No, I'm even though R. Kelly, we all know.
Yeah, he got problems. Yeah.
But if you asking me, is that you with the beat?
What's my watch?
With your food ready or something? Yeah, if you asking me though, it's definitely R. Kelly.
R. Kelly is king of R&B.
Got the most hits.
Most hits, most production hits out of anybody that's that's doing it. Let me think.
Let me look at some more. So, do we have any crazy names? Well, I know your cousin's name.
No, my uncle. Vacadie.
Vacadie.
Kermel, who's my cousin that came earlier, but he doesn't. Now, see, he changed his name once he got old enough. He changed the first and the last name. I was like, yeah, damn, you don't want to deal with none of this shit. So he doesn't even go by Caldwell.
Yeah, I feel him on that. What does he go by?
What the fuck? DeVoe.
Oh, you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I thought that was just
that's Kermel.
Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious.
That's Kermel. He refused to go by that name.
Y'all didn't make Kermel, y'all.
Yeah. Y'all just don't know his name was Kermel.
So look, this kid is named Darth
Vader.
Nope, his first name is Darth. Like I guess Darth Vader. I always thought it was Darth Vader.
It's Darth.
Darth, like that in the German.
Yeah, I think.
Wasn't this the time of the Nazis and stuff?
I thought it was Dark.
No, it's Darth.
Like D-A-K.
No, D-A-R-T-H.
What?
Darth.
That's not right.
It wasn't Dark Vader. It was Darth Vader.
No, it was not.
Yeah, see, all black people thought his name was Dark Vader because
his name is Dark Vader.
Because he had on a black suit.
Yeah, it's Dark Vader. It's not Darth.
No, it's Darth.
Is he bipolar?
Someone named their son Awesome.
Yeah, you gotta live up to that name.
Now,
you have to be awesome.
Somebody named their daughter Nutella.
Like the chocolate shit? Oh, that's wrong.
Nutella,
that's a black kid. That's a black kid.
Window.
But did they spell it window?
Exactly, spell window. Somebody named their daughter Marijuana.
No, they didn't.
Yep.
I don't believe it.
Marijuana. Yeah.
I can't get on. Anyway. Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends.
Marijuana was born in Wisconsin.
I'll be Speedy. Who the fuck you be?
What?
That's who the fuck you be.
Wow.
You want to stop talking greasy to me.
Let him
know it's you.
Let him know.
Well, now that you know, now do you have something to say to me?
How the fuck you be?
Wow.
You know what, Speedy? Goddamn quickie.
Oh, wow.
Jenkins. Make sure you say it all. Quickie Jenkins.
No, just quickie. It goes with it. It goes with it. It goes with Speedy.
What's up, baby girl?
Hey, Speedy.
Hey, love.
I watched the replay, and I was thinking the same thing that you were thinking. If a male or female transitions to male or female, like a male a male to a female, I still thought that because of their not genetics, but biology, that they still have all speed and all of that.
Yeah, they're still gonna have a man's makeup. Now I don't know about the medicine and I don't know about the stuff that they take. Does it make them their muscles come down or something like that? Because I don't think that's what happens.
Remember Speedy when the South African transgender person? Because people kept saying that couldn't be a girl. That's not a girl, and it was a transgender person.
Yeah,
she was
I know,
track runner.
And I know K-Dot was getting heated yesterday, but I wasn't saying.
That's why I felt some compassion because K-Dot was explaining it to us, but I didn't know. I had no idea about that. I thought, have you seen the women that transition to males? They still have something very soft, womanly, or feminine about them. There's a look of them.
Yeah, but let me say this. I think we got to stop saying transgender and transitioning. You can't.
Hey, if that's what they want to be, Nick, I'm not going to be all like, that's it.
Look, Dana, but this is the problem. This is the problem. Scripture I read the other day that the Most High asked the question, who will stand up for righteousness? Who will fight for righteousness? That means who's not going to stand by and just let the nonsense keep going? I'm not going to agree to it because I got brothers and sisters that I'm not going to lie to them and make them believe that you can just decide. You know how disrespectful that is as a man to say I feel like a woman? Every woman.
I don't know because that's not my personal experience.
But what I'm saying is, a woman should feel A woman should feel disrespected by a man saying, "I feel." How do you even know what a woman feels like?
Well, here's
even
the
come
thing.
to that conclusion and say, "I feel like another."
I guess that's the vocabulary they have, though.
But
Nick.
that's called insanity.
I can't say anything. I mean,
No, you
I
can.
just don't. I don't know. I don't know.
Dana, don't feel bad. I'm with you. I'm Nick. You could have your opinion. I don't have a problem with somebody saying, "Hey, I want to be a woman. I feel like whatever that is." But when you're talking about competing against women who've been women all their lives, and you were a man to begin with, so you still have that structure, and now just because you decided you want to be a woman, but you're going to play sports against women, it's like old boy said, or somebody said yesterday was, what if it was an MMA fight and the guy became a girl?
They did this.
And then she beat the girl's ass.
They tried to sue the person.
Yes, I would have, because there's no fucking way.
Because you have the same type of strength. What is it? Our body chemistry is just different.
Yeah. I'm going to be stronger than you.
The X chromosome and the XY chromosome, the makeup is different.
Your bone structure is different.
Everything. Yeah. The density in your bones.
Men's bones are naturally harder than women's.
Men lose weight faster than women too, assholes.
Women have wider hips. This is why men typically can run faster and jump higher. Yeah, it's not because we're men, it's the skeletal structure.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to say, but I don't want to trip over my words.
But you have to. That's the thing. We have to, at some point, we have to stand up for what's right. We
can't but I think they could be whoever they want to be. It's
That's
their
not
life,
true.
Man. It's their life. You can't tell them how to live their life.
No one is telling them how to live their life.
Or how not to live their life.
No one is. See, this is what happened. You sound like a gay person, Pops, because that's what gay people do. Is they flip the conversation.
I'm not gonna be disrespectful to another person because they made a different choice.
Now you sound like a gay person too, because no one is talking about the individual. No one is.
Yeah, but if that person wants to be gay, so what?
No one has brought that up but you and Dana. Y'all the only one keep talking about the individual. What I'm talking about is hold on. What I'm talking about is the reality. Y'all can't sit here and say, "Oh, we got to draw the line when it comes to sports because somebody can get hurt or whatever it is." But other than that, we can pretend like what they're saying is okay.
I don't pretend. It's just not my life. It's not my circle of people or anything.
Here's the thing, Nick. If they want to walk around with a dress on and identify as a woman, no, I'm saying if that's what they want to do, fine, they could do that.
That's not the conversation.
But that's what I'm saying, though. I'm saying they could do that if they want to. If they decide they want to play sports, then that's where the problem comes in. Because you cannot play sports if you are a man against women.
If you don't have nothing to say about it, then let's have nothing to say about it. If you're gonna say something, then say what's right. Don't pick and choose. That's what I agree with. You know what? I agree with the LGBT community on that part. I don't think people can pick and choose about you can do this, but you can't do this. You can't tell somebody that's a transgender, if that's what they want to call themselves, that they can be a transgender, they can change their identity, they can go into this bathroom, but you can't compete in sports. But you can't, because you can't do that to people. So you got to draw the line in the sand and say either we're going to accept it or we're not going to accept it. Either you're going to let your daughter get beat up by this dude in the MMA fight and just be quiet, or if I'll be a Joanna man. What if some dude in the NBA just said, I ain't getting no run in the league, and I'm finna go to the WNBA and bang on these broads and get $100 million. Everybody would have a problem with this. So we got to make a decision.
Who's this? Call it what's your name, where you calling from? Who the fuck you be?
On that. If you're going to disagree with the thing, just disagree with the whole thing. If you're going to agree with the thing, agree with the whole thing.
Yeah, but then you can't. I don't think you can split hairs like that.
You're splitting hairs.
I'm not splitting the hairs.
You're saying, wait a minute. You're saying that hey, if a person wants to wear a dress, that's cool. If they want to do everything else, that's cool. But if they want to play sports, no, y'all can't do that.
Yeah, that's wrong. Y'all can't
do that because it's unfair. Only because it's unfair.
If a person wearing the dress wants to protect this country, they can't do that either. That's not cool.
That's not
Whatever they want to do, let them do. Because I don't give a fuck.
Either you can't split hairs. If you feel like these people can tell you can make up an identity, then if somebody decides to be black tomorrow, I don't want to hear nothing. If a white person wake up tomorrow and get braids and dreadlocks and say, you know what, I identify as a black person, I don't want to hear nothing from no black people about it, because this is what we choosing to go along with.
Here's the thing, Nick. Here's the thing. When they decide when a person decides that they want to become the other sex, they have to
cannot become another sex,
5 years
Vernon.
Of what?
You cannot become another sex, Vernon.
Look, I don't know what they doing, but when they decide they want to be somebody else,
you can't be somebody else,
like
Vernon. Pops your watch. You kill it.
Okay, then what do you call it?
What do you mean, Vernon? Just because that's what I'm saying. If somebody came to you tomorrow with dreadlocks, and Justin Bieber got locks right now, okay? So if he go get a tan and he say, you know what? I make R&B music. I got locks. I'm dark.
I done fuck some sisters.
I didn't hit some black girls. I feel like I'm black now. I'm trans colored. Every black person, no. Exactly. That's the response.
Black folks will have a fucking fit.
That's what I'm saying.
But this is what they do when they doing that. You have to they take 5 years of they have to do the mental before they do the physical. They have to take the 5-year mental thing where they have to really make sure this is what they want to do.
Vernon, that doesn't.
You can't just jump up tomorrow and say, "Hey, I want you to cut my dick off."
But Vernon,
they're not gonna do
before
that
you get to cutting your dick off, you automatically start taking whatever the hormones you're supposed to take. Now, I don't know if those make you slower.
They don't make you.
No. What they do is that. Most for the ones who wants to become men, it hardens them up. For the women who wants to become women, it softens them up. It softens your facial features and all these other things.
You cannot become a woman,
I know because I sat up here and I watched several different specials about it because I had to do it.
About trans?
What are you watching specials about, Vernon?
I had to.
Why?
See, first off.
Oh shit!
Clear it up.
No. Like I said before. I want to be knowledgeable about everything.
I can respect that.
So then when you talk about certain things, you can sit there and say, well, hey, from what I told and what I researched and what I know, this is what this is, instead of just sitting there looking stupid or talking stupid and don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
So it softens them, and they have and a lot of times they can't afford the stuff, and they have to go on the black market to get it, and it's it's terrible.
I agree, man.
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out, why are you researching?
I just don't believe in splitting hairs, Vernon.
Speedy, did you not hear what I just said?
Yep, I did. I did not hear what you just said. I did just not hear. You're right. I didn't hear what you just said.
So, were you able to understand maybe the ideology of someone in that position a little more based on
more because this one girl, I don't know what her name was. Her name was something just like Sonny Bono, Chaz Bono.
Chaz Bono, yeah.
They had an interview with him, her, whoever.
Him, her.
She said that she always felt different. She said she felt like a boy.
How would she know that, Vernon?
She said, okay, I'm going to say she said she felt different. She said she wasn't comfortable in her own skin.
How would you know that's the only skin you ever had? That don't even make no sense.
I can't
stop repeating it, Vern. Stop repeating the BS, Vern. It don't even make no, Vernon. If I've only had this skin, I don't have any comparison. I can never feel like I've never been a woman. I can never feel like a woman. That makes no sense.
Some people say they just don't feel right. You know,
Let's say that.
They just say they don't feel right. They don't feel right as who they. I don't know. I don't argue with them. I say, hey, whatever you do that makes you feel happy and you're not hurting and harming nobody, go right on ahead.
You don't say that to crackheads.
Yes.
See how stupid that sounds?
They
don't hurt nobody. They don't hurt nobody. So what?
Eventually they will hurt somebody.
No, why? No, time out now. Why we got a problem with crackheads? They ain't messing with nobody. But you wouldn't tell a crackhead, Vernon, you wouldn't tell a crackhead to keep doing crack as long as it made them feel good.
No, what I would tell them, because see, when you tell one of them to do something, they have done the therapy for 5 years. You have to take that therapy 5 years before you decide that you want to start taking stuff off and putting stuff on. You want to start changing the manufacturing specs. You have to take 5 years to do that.
They do a mental evaluation, right?
Right. You have to take 5-year mental evaluation before you get the one to change the specs.
Stop calling it the specs. Hey, Vernon, all right, so look, you got any strange names in your family?
Yep, no. Vernon.
Shut the hell up. There's a bunch of Vernons around. Not here, but all over. Like Vernon, Mississippi, Vernon Hills, and all that good stuff.
Probably in jail.
There's a kid named Felony.
Oh my God! See, Nick, Speedy,
I agree with a PH though.
I agree with what you say. Whatever you name your kids, a lot of times it
nobody takes thought in that. like
Right,
what that kid's going to be.
It shapes the child of who they are. Now, see, felony can end up being a stripper.
No, felony going to jail. Let's keep it real.
There's a
Nobody's going to hire
felony.
No, Vernon. Nobody's going to hire felony. As soon as he show up and your name is felony, no one's hiring. You think it's a joke.
You watch.
But see, 9 out of 10, this is what'll end up happening: either felony or work at somebody's auto shop.
He said they
which I don't like. Which I don't like sitting up here saying, you know, what was a black person just because your name is this, you're going to do this. But my thing is that when you name your child felony, they have 4 options.
0.
It's with a PH though, Vern.
They have 0 options, Vern.
Speedy, but see, you're speaking from old school.
No, I'm just being real. Let's be real. Today we're gonna keep it real. We're gonna keep it real on Throwback Thursday.
Myself. What I'm saying is that we have to see things. We have to see things differently. Like, just because his name is felony, don't mean he can't be a CEO of somebody.
No, he's not. He's not gonna be a
Bernie.
CEO if your name is felony, spelled PH.
It's a just like, remember when we was talking about, it's the same thing about all these people having tattoos and all these markings and shit on their bodies and shit. It's some CEOs that have tats.
Hey,
they
Vernon,
tats and everything.
Vernon, how would you pronounce this name? SEMAJ.
SEM.
Wait, shit. Sanjay.
Yeah, Sanjay.
Simj?
Yeah.
Simj?
Where's he from?
Simji. I don't know, but it's James backwards, nigga.
Yes, James Baker. Sanjay. It's Sanjay.
This name Simji. Simj.
That's like Davier. Remember I told you dude named Davier? D-A. He said D-A-V hyphen E. I said,
hey, you know, black folks, we'll just say, "Dog, your nigga Dave, your name David. Stop playing."
Dave.
So it's another kid named
But go back to felony.
ABCDE.
There, you know where you're gonna make me believe felony is doing something positive in the United States. He's not.
But see, the thing is that we don't know he's doing something negative.
Well, I guarantee it's something close.
Simaj.
I mean, it's bad. It's bad for us as black folks to say that, but you know, it's just statistically, you're 90%. You may be 50% or 60% right on that. So I can't really argue.
Somebody said Donald Caldwell don't work out, so felony might work.
Donald Caldwell, you worked out. It's a few, shit. You got shit. You were hit right on the show. You're a damn good comedian.
Yeah, see, look, Freddie 2P said the PH makes a difference. I agree with Freddie 2P.
Yeah, but it's still felony.
Wait a minute. How the fuck PH?
ELONY.
That's a cool name.
Yeah.
That's a cool name. Bernie,
That's just like naming your kid after a liquor or a car.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
gonna be a stripper.
Mercedes.
Somebody named their kid Facebook.
No, they didn't.
Dude out in India named his daughter
No,
Facebook.
he did not.
Okay.
See, Nick just coming up with shit now.
Listen, I don't
But
make
see,
this up. It's
people
right
in
there.
you
other
do.
countries, you just wait a minute.
Y'all
If
racist?
somebody named their kid, what's the name? Named her kid Apple. What would you say that kid gonna be?
Well, I'll say this. So Dr. J's first wife had another kid with a white dude, and the kid's name is a little girl. Her name is she's not little anymore, but she's a girl. Her name is Tiger Lily.
That's a cool name.
That's a stripper.
Definitely a stripper.
Tiger Lily is cool.
But I don't want to say that about Dr. Dre's.
If she was a tennis player, that'd be tight.
Yeah, her name is Tiger Lily.
Some of these, when you get some of these kids' names,
I think when you hear the name Tiger Lily, you think of the 70s or the 60s.
What about Tiger? What about the kid named Tiger, with the 4 R's on it? That's tight.
That's go. He gonna get clown. Yo, Tiger, and you know he gonna get mad when you don't pronounce all the R's.
Look, Tiger, sit your little ass down somewhere.
He got 3 R's on it.
The teacher gonna be like, Tiger, sit your ass down.
Yep.
You gotta respect it. Let's see.
Just like remember you was clowning Precious, and you was like, and Precious said, what was her name? Her child's name was gonna be?
Oh, I forgot.
What about Buddy Bear?
Buddy Bear.
What about Buddy Bear? He gonna
probably write children.
Now he's from Australia or some shit
Buddy
like
Bear,
that.
He definitely white.
Yeah, he definitely.
If he gonna write children, he probably gonna write children's books.
He better. Buddy Bear better write a children's book.
Be a pedophile, one or the other.
Or be a
Oh
pedophile.
wow.
What about Slayer?
That's a white name.
Be a fighter.
That's a white name.
You know, I met a kid. So it was 2 kids. They used to go to the daycare at the gym. There was one little white kid named Gunner, and the other one name was What was his
Those
name?
are white names.
Hunter.
Gunner.
It was Hunter and Gunner.
Yeah. It was,
But I was like, damn. First of all, if you was a black mother would never name a black child Gunner, because that's just not like
or
Gunner or Gunner?
Gunner,
like Gunner,
like a shooter.
But we know a lot of white kids named, not know him, but that's obviously a white name.
Like his real name was Gunner.
Like if Gunner called in and said he's looking for a job, they would hire him.
And then his brother
Marquise call in or Felony, they're not getting the job.
Yeah, Felony ain't gonna get no call back.
Not getting the job.
Well, it depends on where they're going. You know what I'm saying? If you can get a job at a tattoo shop named Felony.
Now I'm glad you said that, Vern, and we're gonna hold you forever. I'm glad you said that. So being a writer, I think of characters, right? So I'm driving here, and it's a low rider. Yeah, I mean with the hydraulics, the whole nine. And it was 3 Latino brothers in the car. All of them had tattoos on their neck. And I said, when you're writing a script, and you're supposed to write to where people can identify with it, and you had a low rider. If I looked in there and I saw some Asian people, I would be like, okay, that's not their car. Right. But why did I know for sure that was their car? Because it was 3 Latino brothers with tattoos on their neck, tattoos all on their arm, and that's how I said that's how it's supposed to look. So if I'm writing that scene, those are the people I need in that scene to make it look real. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Welcome to the Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends. Throwback Thursday. Shout out to Jacquees.
Oh, hey guys.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you. What's going on?
No, you guys moved from the names. Now Speedy, I guess, is talking about Mayans. But
give us some names.
No. I was saying what I saw today.
Yeah, we still on the names, though. Give us some names.
Oh, okay. So, the name that James backwards, that name is pronounced Samaj.
Samaj?
It's Samaj.
Is that a female
Samaj.
Is that a boy or girl?
It's a boy.
That sounds like an Indian boy's name, Samaj.
No, it's just James backwards, and I heard somebody pronounce it. They even used it in a TV show, and it's Samaj. The name I don't like that people use a lot is Nevaeh. It's heaven backwards.
Oh, Nevaeh? Yeah.
That's stupid.
Nevaeh, I don't like that one, but the most peculiar name, other than Elon Musk giving his child a name, it's an equation. It's a mathematical equation. Is Aventur.
What is it?
It's Aventur.
Aventur?
-12?
Say it again?
Is it Aventure -12? Is that the kid I was looking at?
No. Aventur is, what is his name? The pastor he's been caught for cheating a lot. The big dude. Oh, John Gray. His wife is named Aventur. Aventer.
Aventure. That's a strange.
I want to know where the mother got it, because I've never heard that before.
I wouldn't even have dated her with a name like that, because I would have kept forgetting her name. They were like, "Yo, who that? Baby, that's my homie. Homie, that's baby girl."
That's Aventur, but my mother, she purposely named us names that were easy to pronounce because she didn't want any confusion with our names.
Oh, where's your mom from?
My mom is from Mississippi.
Okay, that makes sense. See, my mother's real name is Tui.
And we all have really just, regular Anglo names.
Yeah, my mother's real first name is Tui, which is Louise.
Oh, I know you said that.
Yeah, which is Louise with a T.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know. She got
you
T.
You did a great job with the names for your kids, Speedy.
I tried. I just wanted them to be able to get a job over the phone.
What do you think about me changing my name to Baby Jesus?
Don't do it.
I heard you say that yesterday, and I started laughing. I was like, Nick is just on one.
Look, you know how funny that'd be if some...
I don't. It doesn't matter how, what you call yourself or what you change your name to, as long as they have it right on the check, Nick.
Yeah, I know. I just want to make people
we
say
don't have no checks.
Like, be in the waiting room, like, is Baby Jesus? I just want to look at
No, and at the airport, Baby Jesus report to the...
Jesus and everything. You were going with it. I was screaming out loud. I said, this man is crazy.
Yeah,
it was like, she said I look like Jesus. I was just wrong with that. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. And stay here. Again, when I brought up, I wasn't bringing up Mayans. I brought up in writing, because I'm watching these shows, And on the show Bull, I don't know if you ever watched Bull. Have you watched Bull?
Bull?
Yeah, it's the white dude who goes into the courtroom and he
I've
reads.
heard of that.
He reads the jury. That's what he does. He can read the jury and see where they're going, and he tells the attorney what to do in those cases, right? So for the last 3 weeks on this show, they have portrayed black people as always going to jail, being mistaken, and then going to jail for 12 years. This last week, it opens up on a little black kid. He looks at his phone. He types something in. He goes home. He looks in his dad's trash can, and it's an eviction notice in the trash can. The dad said, hey, don't worry about it. I got it taken care of. He goes back to his phone. He texts them and says, I'm in. The next scene, he's putting a ski mask on. I'm like, what the fuck? And it's like, I think on television and movies, which some guys on the police force were racist. So the white dude who's supposed to be down with Hondo, which is Wetchcomb's character, he goes, man. So Hondo asked him, what you gonna do? He said, I don't know what to do. They seem like pretty nice guys. Maybe they were just talking. And I'm
always
like,
get the benefit of the doubt, always.
I said, but he's looking at dude like, no, nigga, you ride with me. How the fuck you ain't as mad? And then he go to his black girlfriend. She goes, well, you can't assume that white people are gonna take on the way you feel about things, which is true.
And they really don't, because so many people have varying opinions, and that stuff spills over into everyday life. Mm-hmm. With this teacher being caught on tape saying this, with this, regular person being caught on tape saying that, and they really, it's a huge difference in what people think and how they see things. I mean, we can look at the videotape over and over and say, that's not right, that's not fair. I swear these white people look at it and see something else. I don't know what they see.
And it's weird because if we didn't have videotape, we wouldn't even got that far.
No. And they're trying to get rid of that. These officers are turning off body cams and releasing tapes 2 years later. Mm-hmm. There was a black lady. She was listening to her music, speeding in South Carolina, I believe. They say, while the camera is on, she probably doesn't know she's going that fast. Oh, we don't see a threat. Speedy, they didn't make her get out the car. They grabbed her by her locks and pulled her out. The lady is 68 years old. They damaged her rotator cuff.
Damn.
Like, okay, you've already said everything that you feel. How did it escalate to the point where you have your hands in somebody's hair at the crown of their head, pulling them out of a car? A woman. It doesn't matter who it is. 7-year-old Ayanna Jones, Tamir Rice. Mm-hmm. And we could go to the oldest black person, 96-year-old woman in Georgia, killed by the police. They had the wrong house. They were trying to do a raid. It does not matter. Any of us could get it.
Yeah.
I don't know if we leave every day and don't, prepare not to come home. I don't know what we do at this point, because anybody could get it.
And I think Nick was right the other day when they passed that law for Asians to make it a crime. And we've been here how long? 500, 600 years?
I was just thinking today,
and
I had to talk
no
to one
such
of my
law.
friends. And I had to talk to one of my friends, and she talked me off the ledge. Just the disparity in this country, and we call ourselves citizens, but we're not treated as citizens.
No.
Because anybody could come here from anywhere around the world, melanated or not, with the exclusion of Africans and Haitians, and get stuff, Speedy.
Yeah.
We're citizen here in this country with no citizenship that can be enforced. We have no rights. We're just here.
Yeah. Pretty sad. Thank you for the call, baby girl.
Oh, sorry, I didn't want to bring the show
No,
down.
You didn't at all.
I have my show.
You did a great job.
I have my show, Speedy. So it's my show.
Great.
I watched Handmaid's Tale, and then I was about to turn off the TV, and then this black exploitation movie came on with Fred Williamson called Black Charlie, and I watched that.
Black
It was
Charlie?
like a jank back in 1972.
I don't think I saw Black Charlie. I saw all the movies. You sure they ain't
Nope, it was Black Charlie. It was Fred Williamson and two unknowns. And he lives to be, him and the other black guy lived to be the end. They escaped slavery and all that.
Yep. Yeah, because he probably was a producer in that movie. That's why. But I'm gonna change the game.
I saw Fred Williamson and I stayed up and watched it. I was like,
I'm gonna change the game. Every time I do a movie, it ain't gonna come out like you think it's gonna come out. I'm gonna have white folks being assholes and getting their whole neck blown off. Fuck them. I'm out.
It's called. She says it's called Black Charlie.
It's Nigga Charlie.
Yeah,
it's not Black Charlie. They changed it.
Yeah, it's called.
It's Nigga Charlie.
It's called The Legend of Nigga Charlie.
Yeah, it's Legend of Nigga Charlie.
No, it's Nigger Charlie. Don't
sugarcoat it. So for what they did, they put Black Caesar, but it's Nick. I was like, it's never heard of Black. It's Nigga Charlie. Hopefully that's Dana. Call. Hello.
DJ out there, Vegas.
What it do, dog?
I can't call him, man.
Go back Thursday. That's a great movie. Nigga Charlie. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, man. I just gotta say, man, I can't stand it vexes my spirit when I hear black people say something about black names or certain names. Like, black people want to be like their oppressor so bad that they will name their kids white names. Like, that's so
no, I didn't say you. No, DJ. DJ out there, Vegas. I don't think you should name them white names, but you still got to understand the child has to live in this fucked up ass world. So if you name your son Jacquees, you have narrowed down where he's going, what he's going to be able to do.
What's wrong with Jacquees?
Because Jacquees is not
with Jacquees.
Because he's going to be an R&B singer.
Just because it's gonna be. So you want to make it easier for the white people?
I didn't say that. Where he can maneuver and go through life any way he wants to. That's how I'm making the name. When I come up with the name, when I came up with Dominic, I said this is a name, and no matter where he is, he can make it work.
And that's why I'm changing it to Baby Jesus.
Exactly. That's why that man want to change his name, because he got a soft ass name.
Already did. It's Baby Jesus.
DJ out there Vegas is creative.
It is, because those are my initials, nigga, and I'm a junior, so it's different. But still, like, let me ask you a question. Have you ever heard of a Mexican name?
What do you mean a Mexican name? Like,
have you ever seen a name where you could say that's a Mexican name?
Yes.
That you would identify that with a Mexican person.
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever heard of an Asian name to where if you see that name, you identify that with the Asian part?
Yeah,
exactly. So why are black people so ashamed to see that that's a black name and that is a black man?
Yeah, but Jacquees ain't no black name. It's a name that's made up.
It doesn't matter. It's all names.
Actually, it is a black name.
Everybody else.
The Jah, because in Hebrew there's no J, so that would reference Yah. So it would be Jacquees if we were speaking Hebrew. So shout out to Jacquees, man. I'm
just like y'all calling this Jesus, man. It's Yahshua.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like, come on, man. Like, stop that. Like, where's the pride?
But he just said, now, if Nick said Baby Yahshua,
being a man.
Hold on. If Nick said I'm going to be Baby Yahshua, then that's different.
It's Yahshua, but
exactly.
But nonetheless, though, you can't give yourself a nickname.
No, you.
That just sounds so. It just sounds so. I'm gonna give my son.
Wait a minute, DJ gave himself a nickname. DJ, you gave yourself a nickname, right?
That's a nickname.
I'm saying you gave it to yourself, though, right?
No, I never gave myself.
Who gave you the name?
Gave me a nickname.
Who gave you that name?
Which name? I got multiple nicknames.
No, I said who gave it to you?
But it depends on which one. My mama gave me a nickname. My homies gave me a nickname.
No, I said who gave you DJ out there Vegas?
Y'all gave me DJ out there Vegas.
No, we did. I don't know you like that.
Listen, when you call into the show, what do you ask? What's your name and where are you calling from? I'm DJ out of that Vegas. That's why that's my name. I only say it on this show. This is the only time I use that name. Where's your name and where are you calling from? Every single day.
Take your hand off your head.
I'm DJ out of whatever. As long as you can take pride into it. Like, that's your name. Even if you change it and start a brand new last name today, you take some pride in it. Why is it only okay not to put a black name on an application because you're scared that the white people won't hire your black kid? Like, that is weak. Like, you don't even have enough faith in your own kid. Nobody should look at an application and say, oh, that name, this nigga went to Harvard, this nigga got a master's degree, this nigga done accomplished all these things.
Not Jacquees.
But because of his name, I'm not going to hire him.
Jacquees didn't get that.
He could have.
But he didn't.
He's probably a millionaire. He's a singer.
He got money. What? He got money. Nobody said about his money. I said what he couldn't have got under that name.
He could have got anything he wanted out of it. I know some people with some crazy names.
You know this nigga?
Yeah, I know the nigga.
No, you don't.
I know niggas that got crazy names that got major accomplishments. Look at when the Hindus with their names, or with the
We're
with
not
the
talking
Africans,
about the
East
Hindus. We're talking about black.
with
Why
their
y'all
names.
keep moving the line? We talking about us.
Yeah, niggas will talk about us. Why are you so ashamed?
I'm not ashamed
of being black.
I'm not ashamed. I just didn't name my son Jacquees. That's all.
Exactly. So why not? Like, why not give your kid a black name to where you can look at the name and identify that he's black?
No.
I'm actually.
I want to be able to move around.
Because you were saying that you wanna appeal to them Anglo-Saxons, nigga.
Anglo-Saxons. I haven't heard that in a while.
Like you want to appeal to the colonizers, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't heard Anglo-Saxons in a minute.
This nigga did nothing. The motherfucker did nothing but torture you and your people, and you want to appeal to them.
Without throwing your business in the street, what'd you name your daughters? Did you give them black names?
I named my daughters Melody and Harmony.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, I like that.
Because DJ, that makes sense because he a DJ, so Melody and Harmony.
Yeah, he ain't really a DJ. We ain't seen him DJ. We gave him a chance to DJ and he folded 10 on it.
You don't like the name Symphony? You should have went with Symphony.
If you have another one.
If I slip up again, it was gonna be a symphony.
Yeah,
it might be a lyric. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! Okay. I like it. Yeah.
Now, what if you had a son though? What would you name him? Drums?
Lyric, probably lyric.
No, that's soft. That's too soft.
Because remember, Jason Lyric. Jada Pinkett messed that up. Her name was Lyric.
If I was gonna have a son, I always pictured to name him Dwayne.
Dwayne.
Who the hell's Dwayne?
Because one of my homies when I was young, he was older than me, but he died young. He got killed young, so I was always gonna give him that name in honor of him, in honor of my partner.
Oh, that's what's up.
Well, you could have gave it to your daughter. You could have named her Dwayne, the middle name.
No, I was gonna name my daughter Dominique.
Your name Dwayne. That's why I thought if I had kids, I was gonna name them Dominic and Dominique. Just keep it simple. I was gonna thug it out like that. Just keep it simple.
But also, I want to speak on the other thing too. You know what I'm saying? I agree with Nick on the whole. I was about to say transformer, trans thing. Because you can't split it down the middle. You can't split hairs. You can't say you can do this or you can do that now. Sexual orientation is one thing. If you gay, yes, we cannot discriminate. You can do whatever you want. But you can't say I want to identify as X, Y, and Z, and then you don't have to you pick and choose what they can and cannot do. No, you got to draw the line and stand on one side of it. Now, personally, I mean, no disrespect when I say this, but I just think it's a mental illness, and I think it should be classified as that. But they can do whatever they want.
It is classified as mental illness.
Yeah, they can love whoever they want. They can do whatever they want. Like I don't care what you do. I care less. But
you do care because admit you're commenting on it.
Just because I comment on something don't mean I care. But if I go to jail, right, and I say I identify as a woman, should they put me in a women's jail?
No,
I'm gonna try it, nigga.
Or if I say I'm starting my transition, or what if a woman that's transitioning to a male approaches you aggressively in the street and you beat their ass? Everybody gonna be like, man, that was a female, that wasn't right, that's a trans. It's like, how was I supposed to know? Like, so if it's not fair on those in the sports, it's not fair all around the board.
I'm just saying.
Because like Nick said,
again, I understand what you guys are saying, and some of it makes sense to me. But at the end of the day, if the person go get the operation, all the other shit, and they want to play sports, you should draw a line.
So listen.
Yeah, but you want to be politically correct, Speedy. But when that girl that used to be a boy dunks on your daughter, you're gonna be like, oh man, that ain't cool.
It ain't, because it's not really a girl.
So look, DJ, before you got off the phone, the DSM. So if you guys want some education, okay, homosexuality was classified as a mental illness until 1973.
Because they didn't know.
How do you know that's why? You don't know. So let me read to you why. Let me read to you why. So until 1973, being a homosexual, whether you like it or not, was classified as a mental illness. If you could pull this up yourself and read these articles, okay? The only reason it was taken down from being a mental illness is because people were being prosecuted into jail and they was using it for legal terms. So in order to combat that, they removed it from the mental illness sector. It was a political thing. They actually have this written down that it was politically based, not scientifically based.
Yeah, but I didn't mean homosexuality. I was talking about the trans.
No. But that's all. DJ. But once again, we're not gonna split hairs. My point is this: and that's no concern of mine either. Whether or not it is a mental, because I don't evaluate people, so I don't know. So I'm not just gonna take their word for it. But my biggest thing is this: who you want to have sex with has nothing to do with me having to accept you. If I run around and say I like anorexic women or I like obese women, so now everybody need to accept fat people because I like obese. That don't make no sense. It doesn't even make any sense. Like, why are we having a discussion about why do I have to accept what you want to, what your sexual preference is?
Because I think we are, and again, we're all talking and we're not even on that side. K-Dot is normally here for that.
She in the chat room. K-Dot, chime in.
Yeah. I think too because they were people were running around beating them up for no reason. For the white boys. And just certain people were.
That's not
you can't say they were.
People keep saying that. I ain't seen no videos, nothing.
Oh no, there were people that got beat up.
Who? But see, Nick, me and Nick, like,
No,
no.
there are people that got
Rodney King?
That was perfect, nigga. Perfect example.
George Floyd? No.
Perfect example.
Where are all these gay people at that got lynched, burned, and beat up? Where they at?
Jesse Smollett.
Where they at? He did it to himself. That's the only person we got. He did it to himself. So all I'm saying, we keep saying these things. We keep saying that, because people are doing this to gay. Who is doing it?
They do.
Take the emotion
Black
out
people
of it.
don't have a problem with gay people. Black people don't go beating up gay. White people do this.
Yeah.
So we can't keep saying that.
That's why they. Anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Let's K-Dot is here.
It don't make no sense.
All right. Thank you, DJ or whoever you are out in the other part of town.
Sleepy Richmond said gay.
That's Will.
Oh, he said gay. I don't know why he just put gay
Will,
in the chat
what
room.
are you doing, boy?
Will
Get your ass out the goddamn chat room.
And Will got beat up by a transsexual, so he knows. Will know.
He know they strong. That's for damn sure.
Will know that a transsexual should not compete in male sports because he got beat up because he thought it was a woman.
He thought he could take him.
And beat the brakes off of Will. Go ahead, caller.
Hey, y'all. It's Nakia from the Bay.
Nakia, what it do?
What up?
How y'all doing today?
We're great. How you doing?
I'm alive, so I'm all right.
Uh-oh.
So I was calling about the weird name thing.
Give it to us.
Like Nakia?
Well, Nakia is not a weird name.
That's
Nakia
a black name.
That's
definitely a black name.
The funny thing is, it's African. There's a couple different African cultures that have the name Nakia, and then the Native American culture uses the name Nakia for male.
And Nakia, like Nakia and the bee? Or is it?
That was Aquila and the bee.
My bad.
How you say Nakia in African?
Now look, damn it, I took Swahili, so I know how to say it in Swahili. And
this how you say it.
Like I said.
Now wait a minute. Do you
hold on, Pop. This how you say it. Nakia.
Shut up! Oh my God!
Do you have like a
middle name? In Egyptian, it means hope, and in Swahili, it means first queen.
But it's a black name. So if you called in Nakia and you said
no,
let's do it now.
No,
Nakia.
It's not just a black name. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Nakia, watch this. You call in and say, and I'm saying who's calling. Caller, who's calling?
It's Nakia from the Bay.
Thank you. So would you like chicken?
Yeah, what's going on, sis?
Well, no. So like I used to work in the call center for this credit card company called Forbidden. And I had a guy call once, and, I had to answer the phone, say, thank you for calling, blah, 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 this is Nakia, how can I help you? And so he gives me his name, and I said, what? And he's like, yeah, I know, his name was Nakia. He's like, yeah, I know it's a black girl name, and I'm a white guy, but my mom named me based off of the book and the movie. So there's a book named Nakia.
What book and
movie? There's a book and a movie based off the book named Nakia, about a Native American Indian chief who was also the police chief of the area.
Yeah, it's a racist word. Don't use Indian. Keep going.
I said Native American, didn't I?
No,
you said Indian.
Yeah, you said Indian, but go ahead. That's like saying nigger, but go ahead.
My bad. So it's about a Native American chief who was also the police chief of his county. It was a whole book, movie, and TV series.
All right, check it out. So Nakia, if you had kids, what are you going to name them?
Nakia.
No. Well, let me tell you my weird name first. I have a friend who her name is Cavassier.
Like
and it's spelled with a K.
Like Pastor Cavassier?
Now, see, that's what I mean, DJ out there Vegas. There's no fucking way she going to get a great job with a name like Cavassier.
I don't know. I might hire Cavassier.
Yeah, the strip.
Cavassier. I'm like, Cavassier, Pastor Cavassier.
Yeah. She going to be serving drinks.
She actually owns her own daycare.
You think?
Who's taking their kids
Badass kids to Cavassier?
Hey, Cavassier's daycare sound good though. Cavassier's like a gay dude, like a gay dude's hair salon.
This is the thing.
Welcome to
The thing is
Cavassier's.
her mother.
I'm right.
Her mother named all her kids off of whatever alcohol she was drinking when she got pregnant.
She should have stopped a long time ago.
And she must be from Palo Alto.
Definitely.
But so there's Cavassier, there's Brandy, and there's Champagne.
Come on.
Cavassier is cool, Brandy's cool, but Champagne shouldn't have did the. You know what's crazy? I never knew till right now that is that how they named. You think Brandy was named after alcohol?
I don't
the
think
singer
so.
Brandy?
No, because
she's the only other person named Brandy I know of, and she brown. So they probably seen her like, oh, she brown. Like that. Black people got to do better, man.
So if you had kids, what would you have named them?
Somebody said
So
Nabisco.
originally, when I was younger and I was thinking about a name, I liked the name Emirje.
What the fuck?
You said urination.
Emirje.
What the fuck is that?
It was somebody I knew whose name was Emirje, and I liked
What
it.
are you
so
saying?
I was going to name my daughter Emirje.
Spell it.
What are
spell
you
it.
saying?
Spell it.
Let's see. It was going to be Enerjay.
E-R.
Enerjay?
Emergency.
Nigga, there was no M.
My bad.
Emergency. No.
Yeah, emergency.
But
How do you
I had so many problems.
Pronounce it again.
Emirje.
Nigga. It's a dude?
He sound like he's slow. Emirjay.
No, it's a girl. It's a girl name.
I'd have never dated her because I'd have been like, nigga, I forgot her name. I don't know this bitch name is.
No, listen. So look, Nakia, stay there. When I used to work at the gym, I used to date this Asian chick, and I couldn't even pronounce her name. Her name was a sound. It was like a, you know how like when you try to learn how to speak Spanish, they tell you to put your tongue at the top of your mouth to say something. I couldn't even in my brain.
You doing hey you all day? Hey you.
I called her Wendy. That's all I got to do. She's like, well, just call me Wendy. I'm like, I can do Wendy. Because she told me her name, and she was just like, oh, no. And she just made a sound, and I couldn't make the sound. I was like, yo, I can't do that shit. I gotta just call you Wendy then, because I can't.
What's your friend's name again?
Somebody said your friend's name is Energy.
No, so my friend Cavassier, the girl I met when I was in high school.
The name
that you might want to name your kid.
Energy.
It was Enerjay.
Yeah, that's
Energy.
That's Energy.
Energy. His name is Energy, nigga. So you're pronouncing the E-N, right?
Mm-hmm.
Say it again.
Just an opinion. That's
Enerjay.
Yeah, that's Energy.
Yeah, that's Energy.
Enerjay. Ain't nobody finna call that my name Enerjay.
Man,
but because of me having this name and people pronounce my shit even when I pronounce it for them, I decided against that.
So what are you gonna go with now if that would have happened?
If I were to have a child now, I think I would name her. If it was a girl, I think I would name her Kimberly.
Okay.
You said Timberly or Kimberly?
Kimberly.
Oh, I thought you said Timberly. Like, see, somebody needs to go with Timberly. If the dad name was Tim, Timberly is tight. I just came up with a new name, y'all. Timberly. Y'all could use it.
My Bluetooth died on.
And if it was a boy, a young man.
If it was a boy, I'm thinking like either if the father doesn't already have a junior, it would just be Junior.
Like the name Junior?
No, like the father's name, Junior.
Oh, because Mexicans are named their kid Junior, and they just be their real name, Junior.
Like Junior Joker and shit like that. No.
Yeah. Okay, so what if the dad name is Enerjay? What you gonna name it? If you're not gonna name it after the dad, what else would you name it?
Something like Greg or David.
What is he gonna be born 35?
This nigga 65 years old.
You can't look at a baby named Greg.
You can't name an infant Greg.
Why you can't name Gregory? You can't name an infant Gregory.
No.
What about Gucci Man? Everybody seen Gucci Man, baby? Ice Davis.
No.
That's a cold name.
Ice Davis.
His name is Ice Davis. I said that's a cold name. Ice Davis. That's cold.
All right, Energy. We'll talk to you later.
Energy. Yeah, that sound like that don't sound cool.
Yeah, damn it. I'd have never introduced you. I'd have been like, hey man, tell me your name, girl. Shit, Energy.
So, I got a question for the chat room. Y'all can call in on this one. If you could have picked your own name.
Yeah, what would you change it to?
If you could have picked your own name at birth, what would you have chosen? Because Nakia would have picked Energy. You sound like it sounded like Forrest Gump is saying energy. Like Forrest Gump on there.
Hey, let me throw this out there as well, man. So again, I'm just saying, if you go have kids, think of how they have to live in a society. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, we want to think everything's gonna work out for them, but sometimes it don't. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Welcome to Near Jay.
It's Poolie, man.
Hey, Poolie, same thing.
Hey, man, I know you talking about naming baby Greg. Nigga, this ain't the 1960s. You might well name him Burn.
Facts.
You can't go. How old? What's your 1-year-old's name? Oh, that's Greg. Nigga, that's little Greg.
Greg got a tough face then.
Yeah,
Greg got to go to work.
Yeah, Greg need benefits, nigga. How'd you get the name?
Man.
Hey, Poolie, how'd you get the name Poolie?
Hey, that's just a nickname, man. I'm from the country, man. You know, everybody in the country get a nickname.
But what was it from? Why they give you Poolie?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You pulling some shit?
No, I don't know, man.
Yeah, you know, we always get nicknames for odd reasons. There's be something silly.
Yeah. And you know, in the South, they got crazy. Everybody got a crazy nickname.
Yeah. What's your any crazy names in your family? What's some other crazy names in your family?
Hey, man, I know a nigga named Cashmere.
Cashmere.
That sounds like a real name.
Come on, man. Hey, now back to the old lady, man, that they beat up, man. My thing is, man, I know you agree with this, Nick. Hey, man, some black people just ain't they ain't willing to die for what they believe in, man.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Back then, when the Panthers knew they rights, they bared arms and everything.
I think one sport I think out of all of them where people go, okay, we need to fix this. NBA. If NBA stopped playing basketball, I don't know when this lady got pulled up. Did that just recently happen?
No, that was 2020. If I'm not mistaken, or late.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, man. We ain't willing to die for what we believe in, man.
And think about this. 2 Asians got pushed and they passed a law. Yet this 60-something-year-old black woman gets beat up and dragged out of her car and nothing.
Yeah, man. See, back then, the Black Panthers, man, they were willing to die for what they believed in, bro.
Let's get it going, Poolie.
Hey, I'm down with it. I'm going to die for what I believe in.
That's how we'll find out, nigga.
All right, Poolie.
Hey, and I got another thing, too, man.
What up?
Hey, Lester Earl should not run track with Crystal, man.
Lester Earl?
You talking about the transgenders. But what if the women? What if the woman win though? Are we still saying the same thing?
I told you that dude was number 300, man, when he ran with the dudes, man.
Oh yeah, he did tell us that.
He was 300.
Yeah,
he went to the girls' side. He was national champion.
Yeah, last time Poolie called.
The guy's name is what?
Yeah, I felt popular.
Nah, I don't know his name. I don't know his name, man.
I'll see if I can find it, Poolie.
We'll just call him Running Dude Girl.
Right. Yeah.
Running Dude Girl.
Poolie called in last time and he said that there was an athlete who it was a dude, and when he ran track, he was like number 300. You see what I'm saying? And then so he decided to run track on the females and put and this the cold part. Ain't like he went and got no surgery. He just went and got put makeup on.
Put his dress.
Put his hair down, and then he number 1 in that same race, but on the women's side. So he went from 300.
Smoked all them.
So and this is my thing, Pop. This is my whole thing. This is my whole thing. Who cares what you want to have sex with? That should have nothing to do with anything outside of your bedroom.
Which again, that's why I don't understand why people get mad because somebody's gay. They ain't gay with you.
Who cares? Like
they ain't try to kiss you in the mouth.
But my only thing is like it shouldn't affect the sports then.
Yeah.
Like because what I do in my bedroom don't leak out into the sports. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Welcome to Energy.
What's up, y'all? I heard a name. I just remembered it.
What, Vernon?
We was at Job Corps. This nigga said his name was Cleophas.
Cleophas.
No, they didn't do that.
I said, Lord have mercy.
Y'all want to hear a really weird ass name?
Maestro is in the building.
Who would name their son Mystro? You know she ain't give a fuck.
That's pressure on a nigga to be special.
Or at least no music, nigga.
Right. Nigga, I don't play shit, nigga.
Now you gotta look. Now you go get a drum.
Right.
Maestro, can you play? No.
Nigga, I played the xylophone for 2 weeks, nigga.
They got kicked out the band for fucking up.
Me and my boy got put on the xylophone.
Who's in the back dinging and shit?
Nigga, I'm playing it like the drums. I wasn't even reading no music. I'm just following shit.
And the only reason he was in there because go get Mystro.
Right. No, that boy no music.
What do y'all think of Jeffrey?
Oh,
that's a gay name.
Jeffrey.
Okay.
That's a gay name, damn.
That's a
Every
nigga.
Jeffrey
That's
in the
what
world.
should nigga watching here.
Every Jeffrey
I'm
in the world.
Jeffrey. How are you doing?
Oh, damn.
Everyone calls me Godfrey.
What about
that's gay. Shout out to Godfrey.
Ulysses.
Yeah, that's gay.
That's old school fucked up.
No, he
That's when your parents got old idols and shit. We gonna name the boy after Ulysses Jenkins. Remember that nigga Betty?
Yeah, he came by the house on Wednesday.
Right, that was the pastor over there at Slippery Rock to the
Just
Tabernacle.
say that's what he said, Betty.
Who names a 1-year-old Vernon, nigga? You imagine that? Hey, little Vernon. Get your bottle, nigga.
Yeah, that's a grown man name. You can't use Vernon until you get at least 19. Ain't no nigga in kindergarten named Vernon. That's like he's smoking cigarettes and driving already.
Why are you shaving?
Right.
It's like you was a bad baby, nigga.
Right. You gotta put little in front of him when you're in kindergarten.
That baby look bad. We gonna call him Vernon.
Right. He's sitting in the back with a full pack of cigarettes in his arm.
Because some of you
Vernon
motherfuckers
be
don't know,
hungry,
nigga.
nigga.
When you're in the hospital is when you go, which one name him?
Right.
Vernon? No, we're not doing
The
that.
nurse look at you like, you sure? Now, you know he gonna have to live with us for life, right?
As they put him back in his incubator.
Like, if this nigga make it, he gonna be mad.
If he make it, he gonna.
Now we'll turn the air off just in case you ain't sure.
Nigga, that's Martin Luther King General.
Oh shit! Get off his tube now.
Right, you leaning on the boy. Now he can't breathe.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? And then you a little Vernon. Hello, caller?
This is the
Hey,
my first time calling.
What up?
Thank you, brother.
What's happening?
I caught bits and pieces of what was going on. I'm out and about moving right now. It seems like some cooling going on, man.
A lot of cooning out there.
Yeah, a
brother.
lot of cooning out there.
Keep going, man.
Damn.
Let me tell you, the D and D stands for Darren. One of the whitest ass names you ever wanted to hear.
Right.
Darren.
You know what used to happen to me? Because I could go for a good job interview.
Nigga can
They
get a
show
loan
up
too.
expecting some white boy named Billy to show up.
Yeah?
Right.
They see my ass,
Yep.
and you're my man.
Right.
Going on, fam.
Right.
Yeah, that's all I was
So it
saying.
don't really matter what your name. It's about your qualifications.
Right.
But again,
If they're not
all I
gonna
was
hire
saying.
you, they're not gonna hire you.
Right.
So what it matter to you if a bitch named Sarah Quill?
Sarah.
That's a great name.
I don't want my doctor named Sarah Quill though.
Sarah
It
Quill.
sound like she was partying too much in college.
So Maestro, all I'm saying, we were
What?
talking about Jacquees. I said,
Oh,
nigga,
yeah.
Jacquees gonna be an R&B singer,
Yeah.
a cornerback.
Quarterback.
He ain't gonna be a defensive corner,
Right.
but he not gonna be as a doctor.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Not gonna
either.
happen.
Well, you
Certain
know,
names
what
put
it
a hex
matter to
on
you
it.
if she's a good prostitute that put your ass to sleep? What that matter? The whole thing is we can have pride in having our own, I guess, pride in our names, man.
Right.
That's my whole point.
Yeah.
Fuck all the other shit. Fuck them white people.
Yeah,
I mean,
fuck them.
I shouldn't be saying that, but
You already said it now.
Yeah,
you
you,
said it.
you better
White
call your
people.
boss and apologize.
Everybody
They
else.
probably already writing up your letter. Nah, you gonna have to go, Tyrone. We found out some
Tyrone.
things we didn't like on the Twitter feed.
You
we
and
heard
Vernon, go
talking
and get out
shit
of here
about
now.
the company, and we don't play that here at White People.
hey, look here, I'm educated too, and I can handle my business.
Right,
It's about what I'm qualified to do. Anything outside of that, then white folks kiss my ass back.
right. I feel
You
you. That's
talking
what's
tough
up.
now, nigga.
Anyway, no
see.
no disrespect to Michelle. Much
Tyrone
love
Bill
to
wants
y'all
to talk to
brothers.
you.
Have a good one.
All right, thanks, D.
All right,
Yeah,
then.
that nigga telephone tough. Though. He
Fuck
telephone
all
tough.
the white
Nigga,
motherfuckers.
that's
Hello?
what a nigga drive with the phone in the cradle of his
Yeah.
neck. Yeah, I told him motherfucker kiss my whole ass, nigga. I ain't coming back from lunch.
She heard me.
Right. I mean, I feel what he said. Like, yeah, we should be proud of our names, but you not if it's some old made up black shit that ain't even in the fucking black dictionary.
My whole thing is Jacquees.
Right.
Nigga, it's you narrowed where this nigga going.
The
Right.
He
king of
can't
R&B.
call in.
Right.
He the king of R&B.
The
right
king.
He
Right.
can't call in and go, hey, you guys heard? Who's on the phone? This is Jacquees.
Right.
Hello?
No, that's when that nigga become Jack. This is Jack.
Yeah, it's Jack.
Right. Then he get there. They're like, oh, nigga, you said you was Jack.
Yeah, Queese. Nigga, you put the
Right.
Queese on there.
Y'all didn't hear me. I trailed off and then I said Jack, Queese. That's true, though.
Wait,
You limit your
speaking of
child's
names, I got a tidbit.
avenue. What's up?
So does anybody know where the word Jack comes from?
The name Jack?
Yeah.
Or just the word?
The word.
Nah.
So you say you got jacked,
Oh, yeah.
right? That's when somebody jacked you. Or the term Jack in the Box.
Right.
It actually comes from, it's a biblical name. It actually comes from Jacob and Esau.
Jacob and who?
Esau.
Really?
That's
Yeah,
what,
I ain't know that.
Yeah, so when you use the term you got jacked.
Hey, man,
that
you
actually
You got
comes-
Jacob and Esau.
Don't take what he say as Bible, man. Come
I
on.
know some niggas be having all
He
kinds
do
of
this
stories.
all the time.
You got to prove it
I
wrong,
give you guys a
though.
little
Right.
tidbit.
Prove it
Right.
You know the name Button and Carol from a biblical term,
Right.
Carol Button.
Right. You know where peanut butter came from,
Jack-
nigga.
Jack-
Benjamin Button.
Jack is short for Jacob.
Okay.
And the biblical story goes that Jacob stole Esau's blessing.
Damn.
Yeah, I know about that.
So when I steal
Yeah.
something from you, I'm jacking you, Jacob.
Oh,
Jack,
okay.
that's-
So
that's
the
what
term jacking,
Jack
you're
comes
saying,
from.
You didn't
right?
say it
I mean,
like
it
that,
sound
Nick.
logical.
That's
It
what I
sound
said.
logical.
Jack
That's
in the
not
Bo-
what you said.
Or like Jack in the Box when you surprise something, just pop out on you.
Right. I mean,
That's what
if
it
the
comes
Caller, what's your
etymology
name?
of
Are you Jack in the Box?
Came from the Bible.
Yeah, so
Caller, what's your name?
Hi, Speedy. Hi, Mystro. Hey, Nick.
Hey, what's happening?
Seymour Pettigrew.
What's happening?
Feed me, Seymour.
Let me ask you this. With your logic talking about how parents should think about their children when they're naming them, what did you think about the black people who passed as white? Do you think that they were right or wrong, or do you feel like
That's not what we're talking about. And
Good question.
it's always weird how people who don't got no fucking kids call in about shit about kids.
Good question, though, Seymour.
At least if you had a kid, you could say,
Wow.
well, my son's name or my daughter's name is this, that, and the other.
You get so personal.
Now, to get back to what you're talking about, I don't know nothing about that. I just said as I was naming my kids, knowing they had to live in this fucked up ass world where they may have to call in about something about themselves or a job. And the first thing they're going to ask them, what is your name? My name is Dominic, and they'll hold the conversation.
actually,
if my name is
Baby
Jacquees,
Jesus.
9 out of 10, they may hang up or it might not
Bro,
go
I cooked
well.
me up yesterday with
Moving on.
Right.
Your turn.
You got an attitude?
Matter of fact,
Damn, you ashy bastard.
Seymour, his locks was all shaking. He was like,
Right.
first of all,
Right. He snatched his do-rag off while he was talking.
What do you think? What do you think a person whose name is Bonzo? What do you think that they could do?
they taking an L.
Oh,
You said
so that's a
Bonzo?
lie,
You said Bonzo
because
or Lonzo?
The father is an attorney and the son is a physician.
I don't
Oh.
give a fuck.
Now these niggas is educated, nigga.
So you
That's
think
1 out of
you're-
700.
It's 2021 now.
That's-
I understand what you're saying, but yes, Speedy, you are a coon.
Oh, wow.
Now hold
That's a whole
up.
word.
Hold up, baby.
You are a jigaboo.
You made it personal.
Yeah,
Yo,
hold
tap
up.
dancing ass nigga.
Hold up, Seymour.
You
Now,
spooked that set by the door.
normally I don't go this route
You
with.
lawn jockey ass nigga.
I don't normally go this route with a woman, but I be goddamn. You gonna talk to me?
You said, yes, you are a coon.
You
Next.
shucking and jiving, mother.
Oh, Sam Jackson and Django ass nigga.
You old Spike Lee and do the right thing, oh.
Right.
Trying to save the pizza
Oh,
shop.
save our neighborhood ass, tap dancing nigga. Break dancing to save the community center ass nigga.
Let's join hands, ass.
Yes, you are a coon. Next. You said the full sentence.
Seymour's
nigga.
hilarious.
That was a
Seymour
good one.
Pettigrew
That was a good
See,
one.
so Mystro, we were just talking about names today, the strange
that you
names.
grew up with.
2020 has been a lot of strange names.
Yeah, we
Right.
had two kids, twins named COVID,
COVID and Corona.
Somebody named their kid
That's
Corona
real.
and COVID?
That's
Yeah.
real.
That's
and
just stupid.
Well, keep in mind.
and felony.
Well,
That's dumb.
Corona means crown in Spanish.
Right.
So let's keep that in
I don't
context.
give a
Right.
fuck.
Right.
But they
Felony
done
with a
fucked it up
PH.
now.
Felony with a PH.
See, that ain't good
It's
anyway,
a
though.
little different.
Don't sound
Gucci
good.
Man, the rapper, I think he has the coolest name for his baby.
What?
So his name is Roderick Davis, is Gucci Man's name.
Okay.
So he named his son Ice Davis. But this is the best part. So when he put Ice, he said, "This is my new son, Ice Davis." And somebody put, "That's a cold name." I said that was cold.
Wait, did he try to do some cute ass spell like it's I-Y-C-I-Y
No, nigga.
C-C-E?
Nigga, you see CIY.
Right.
Okay, so how would you pronounce his name? SSSST.
You a
I
physician?
pronounce a nigga
That's a real name.
That's
You a
fucked
physician?
up. Right. That's fucked up.
You
though.
run across this shit all day.
Because if you playing games with your kid's name, you got to remember when they sign the paperwork, when they on the phone, they going to have to spell that shit to everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, I know people with long names that got to spell that shit.
Yeah, come on, felony.
Who
Spell
is
it.
this? This is
P-H.
Jenkins.
Say that one time. You be all that. Say that again.
Sick Jenkins. I said
One more time.
sick
He like,
Jenkins.
Sir,
Turn your phone up.
I'm getting the Jenkins, sir, but you keep cutting out on the first part.
S. You get an attitude like they stupid. S.
T.
Look, sorry, it seems your phone have a stutter. You keep saying S. I got that part.
Look, bitch.
Sissy Jenkins.
Right.
Sissy
Just call me Seymour, goddammit.
Probably go ahead. Oh, shit, I hung up on you. My fault.
Damn.
My bad, y'all.
Call right back.
I was trying to hit the mute button on my other.
My mama was coming. Call back.
My fault, y'all.
Yeah, you always hang up when your mama comes. Hey, nigga.
Right.
Call
like
it.
you wasn't on it.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, no, this is L out of Houston.
Take that L. Let me guess. Your name is Lamonte.
It's probably Lemon.
Dumb
But I
Donald
pronounce it
strikes
Lamont.
again.
Lamont.
Right.
Say what else?
Dumb Donald strikes again.
He said dumb Donald.
Damn.
Dumb
Wait, go ahead. Break it down. What you
talking
doing
about
that?
now?
Man, I agree with you, Speedy, back about 10, 15 years ago, pertaining to the names.
Well, that's
And
how,
nowadays is not like that. They got, I know white people. They got black names.
no,
And
but bruh,
I know a lot of attorneys and doctors that have black names, so it's not the same no more, bro.
you wrong. Anyway, L.
No,
You talking about white people with black
L,
names? Is that what he said?
L, my youngest daughter, she is 12. I named her Madison. So she'll have no problem getting a job or nothing going on. Now, if I had a kid, which I don't have any kids now.
Dolly Madison. Go ahead.
Did you just call her Dolly Madison?
No. Go ahead, man.
You did call my daughter Dolly Madison.
Who is Dolly Madison?
I did not call it Dolly
It's the
Madison.
chick that invented the cakes back in the day.
She didn't invent the motherfucker.
Yeah, she was selling them hot cakes, dog. Dolly Madison was a real person. Shit, I know about that history. And she wasn't black or white, nigga. She was Jewish. You can't tell by the name, though, right? Go ahead, brother. Finish. Shit.
L, you got kids, right? L, you got kids.
Yeah, I do.
What kind of names did you give her?
I got London.
That's white.
That's cool.
Lionel was named after me.
Oh, Lionel.
Lionel, huh?
Lionel.
He going to jail.
Off the Jefferson.
Yeah, that
Nigga,
or-
Lionel going to jail.
Oh, you mean R&B group, nigga?
He got to be a lead singer.
He's gonna be just like his daddy.
Lionel.
Nigga,
Lionel.
Lionel.
Go with Lionel.
Yeah, how you 1 year old and your name Lionel? Yo, Lionel!
He like a
Put your
trumpet
toys
player.
up, man.
Yeah, he gonna play the trumpet when he get older. He gonna name him Lionel.
Lionel gonna be a band leader.
Oh, you got to grow into
You
that,
got
man.
Landon.
Landon.
Count Basie Jones.
You got Landon and
Landon.
Lionel, Landon, and
in London.
Damn, they stuck with the L's shit. The L's, okay.
LL Cool J.
Right.
Lion. What is your what's L
L out
short
of
for?
Houston.
What's L short for? Lamar.
No, Lionel.
Oh, don't
No,
say that.
so
We
it's
look.
Lionel Jr. then.
Yeah.
Oh, he said,
Yeah.
Lionel, nigga, what is that? Hey, nigga, that's me too.
Yeah, Lionel going to jail, man. I'll tell you that now.
Lionel. That's why I was like Lucius, nigga, from
Yeah, Lucius, you got to be at least 30 to be called Lucius, nigga. You can't be Lucius in
You can't
kindergarten.
even rock that name till you get 30.
Right,
You must have a
that's
hell of a
what I'm
two-step, nigga, named
Right.
Lionel, nigga.
Welcome to Lionel's
Come with a
Lounge.
red hat and a red belt and tie.
And a lot of keys, nigga. You know, Lionel got a lot of keys. That nigga.
Welcome to Lionel's Lounge.
This how you know Lionel coming.
Right. They just put him in the bassinet at the hospital. Here you go, little fella.
Excuse me, Mystro. Hey, my keys.
Hey, I need somebody like to know. Go get Lionel. He got the key.
Right. We locked out again. Where Lionel at?
Who got the key to the church van?
Right.
Lionel.
Somebody call Lionel out here.
Can you come down here and unlock the church?
Who did lock the porta potties? Can somebody get Lionel? Somebody said Lionel.
Right. That's
Lionel.
when he get older.
Yeah, hey, it's pronounced Lionel, brother.
Right.
No,
Nigga,
it's Lionel.
I had a partner I grew up with like that in Ohio. This nigga, all our life, this nigga's name was Turl. Then all of a sudden, the nigga hit 18. It's Terrell. Nigga, you lying? It ain't. Spell it, nigga. Ain't no apostrophe nothing in your goddamn name.
Nigga said
nigga,
Turl.
you Turl. Right, you Terrell, nigga. There ain't no Terrell all of a sudden.
I got a whole shout out to my partner.
Y'all through?
No. Oh, we got a caller. Caller, what's your
Go
name?
ahead,
Where you
go
calling?
ahead.
Lionel.
Who's on the phone?
Yeah.
Lionel and the L's.
Right.
Y'all get them all in.
Yo, did you get your keys, nigga? That's what.
I Double D.
Oh,
that wasn't that funny.
Hey, go get Lionel.
Hey, get them all in. Hey,
Let me guess, you drive a Lincoln.
Yeah, that a church man.
Right. Your wife's name is Linda. We psychic.
Let me guess, your brother named Larry.
You were born in Lawndale.
Right.
Let me know when you're ready, nigga.
What happened to y'all with the cryptocurrency, man?
My nephew didn't show up, man.
He's supposed to come tomorrow. That's what he told me yesterday when I called him.
My nephew's into it.
Hey, but listen, man, I'm really trying to get into it. So, what's the...
Maybe you can loan us how to do it.
When I get to the house, I'm gonna send you the deal for like I was telling you yesterday.
All right,
I'm gonna send you the link through the Patreon account. A message.
Oh, okay, perfect. I was gonna say.
So you can get signed up, and I'll walk you through everything else.
Say, Lionel. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, Dumb Donald.
That sounds hurtful, Dumb Donald.
It don't bother me. You act like I'm gonna cry or something.
Yeah.
That's like a fat white kid.
Right. Hey, nigga, if you was 9 years old, you would be crying. Dumb Donald, stop it! Stop it! I say it!
I'm gonna tell my mom.
Right, that ruin a nigga's life if you still young.
Like they call you that all the way home. Hey, Dumb Donald.
Following a nigga too. Y'all live right next door to each other. They walk behind you.
That's when the janitor come in, Lionel. Now y'all leave that boy alone, man.
It sounds like it deserves a song to that name.
Right.
Dumb Donald walking down the street.
Hey, they called Trump Dumb Donald on fucking MSNBC. Nigga. That's when you know shit was hitting the fan.
Thank you, Lionel.
Thank you, Lionel.
All right,
hey, get me on the message board, man. I'm trying to get into that cryptocurrency.
So what? He gonna hit you with how to invest in it? Is that what
my nephew clocking. He making money.
Some people, if they got it early, they made a little chunk. I mean that, but Bitcoin is the one that blew up. That's at like 53,000 a point now.
Yeah.
But the rest of them, you got to pick the right one because it's like 100 of them now.
Well, and really, it's really a Ponzi scheme.
And it really depends who wants to take that as money. Somebody has to agree to take it as money.
And why would they though? That's what you got to think about.
I mean, online is great because it's fucking black market.
But
you can get anything with it.
The only reason we accept American dollars is because they have an army.
Right.
That'll shoot you if you
yeah,
try to...
because our dollar was so strong back in the day. We was the biggest stable motherfuckers around. Now, our shit falling off.
Yeah,
what's your name?
We'll shoot a nigga
Lionel?
behind that dollar,
Right.
so it's going to be there.
Right.
Call it.
This DJ out there record. This DJ out there Vegas for the record one more again.
What up, DJ?
What up, DJ?
One time for the
Hey,
one time.
so I got a question. Without Googling, does anybody know Tupac's original name?
Amaru.
No,
No.
that was his mama, wasn't it?
Nah, I thought that was his name. Amaru, I thought was his original
I
name.
think it's crazy that nobody knows that.
I thought it was Tupac.
Nah, that's not. He got his
Tupac
name
Asani?
changed to Tupac. He was born as Lassane Parish Crooks.
Damn. Yeah, that needed it.
Yeah, that's a L.
Right. But,
Oh, so I'm assuming his mom changed his name when she got into the Black Panther thing?
oh, yeah, probably.
Well, his mom was already into the Black Panther thing, but his stepfather was Matul Shakur, which obviously that's not his real name.
No, they went Muslim.
But Tupac Amaru Shakur is actually after like a Native American warrior or something like that, a South American
So
warrior.
let me ask you a question, DJ out there, Vegas. You at home and
Yeah.
said, "Nigga, I'm gonna look this name up," because you ain't at home. You in your work van.
Look, no,
And you passing out packages.
For a long time.
I'm just saying, you passing out packages, and you said, "I'm gonna take time out of package passing and look up Tupac name."
No, I've been knowing this for a long time.
Why?
I was a big Tupac fan, but I'm gonna tell you where I learned it from.
Learned
Y'all remember the cable channels that used to have music?
Yep.
And then on the side, it would have the little facts about
that's
the
right.
artists and all that.
Yep,
That's where I learned it from.
That's true. They used to
And
drop
I
all
looked
kind
it
of
up from
knowledge
there.
on them channels. Like he
Hell
was
yeah,
born
I
by
looked it up from there.
C-section in 1994. They
Okay,
some
now.
random shit up there too.
Well,
But
we
listen,
thank
but
you for
check this
that.
out.
I ain't gonna remember it, just so you know,
That's
nigga.
cool. This nigga, you in your 70s, nigga. You ain't gonna remember it. Not without your reading glasses, you ain't.
Yo,
Hey, but
DJ out there, Vegas, you gonna come out here one more time, nigga. You do know that, nigga.
that's cool.
You already lied on your
you
height. You said you was 6'3", 290.
Damn.
Nigga, I'm 6'2".
You said 6'3", nigga.
I ain't never said no 6'3". Oh, nigga, my ID say 6'2". Nigga, I know I'm 6'2".
Why would you lie on your ID?
You can lie on your ID.
Nigga, that shit is a fact. Like I said, you know I keep that thing on me, so I ain't worried.
You mean your car keys?
But, hey,
that sounded gay.
But hey, the other day, I ran into your boy.
Yeah, slow down on the run part,
nigga. Well, I walked into your boy.
Who?
Orenthal James Simpson.
Oh,
damn.
He was in Vegas? I thought he was in Miami.
That nigga be kicking it in Vegas.
Nah, he can't. That nigga, he's still on parole. He can't go to no damn Miami.
Right.
No,
he live in Vegas.
No, I thought he paroled to Miami.
No, I think he
paroled to Vegas. Why would he parole to Miami? Nigga, he paroled to Las Vegas, Nevada.
Nigga walked straight out to jail and into a condo down the street.
I had to get at him though about that shit he said about LeBron.
You talked to him?
Yeah, I talked to him. I told him, I said, hey man, take it easy on LeBron, man. And he said, hey man,
flex on the juice.
Wait a minute, what did Orenthal say about LeBron?
Nigga kill you.
I said, hey Juice. I said, chill.
Did your voice go high like that? Hey Juice.
Hey Juicy Juice.
But now remember, he made a video about LeBron because LeBron put that tweet out about the cop that had shot that girl.
Oh,
and he said, you're next. And so OJ made a video and said, LeBron was speeding. LeBron should have pumped his brakes. He should have waited until he had more facts about the case. And X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? Pandering to them white folks. Like how Speedy do, you know what I'm saying? But I told him, you know what I'm saying, chill out on LeBron. LeBron trying to help us and shit. And he said, hey, man, I like LeBron. I just think he jumped the gun on this. And I said, hey, but he got to do something. He at the top. I wanted to say, nigga, you wasn't helping us when you was at the top, nigga.
You meant to say it, but you didn't.
I know he keep that knife
Why
on.
you just say,
I know he
let me ask you a question. Why you just say, hey, Orenthal, you need to cut that out?
Because I heard he swift with the knife.
Right. Nigga, knees is peanut brittle, but if he get a hand on you, it's a wrap.
Yeah, it's a wrap. That nigga got strong knuckles.
I told my homie that story, and he said OJ would have fucked me up. I said, nigga, I will beat the dog shit.
Nah.
That same thing Ron Goldman thought, nigga.
Nigga old, but he still got them men mallets and shit.
And don't forget, he got a murder on his tablet.
He got 2 murders on his books. Nigga, don't play with
him. Elbows is good.
Any nigga named Orenthal, nigga?
Yeah, speaking of fucked up names, a nigga named Orenthal gotta throw them hands.
If you see the way that nigga walk, you would not be mad if he fought a girl.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna walk on you, nigga. He gonna tussle with you. He got old man strength.
Yeah, if you make a nigga run 3 steps, you got it. You good as long as you get a 3-step head start.
Remember now, nigga, you 6'3", 280.
You better not run, nigga.
I'm 6'2", 240, nigga.
That's still fluffy as fuck, nigga.
Hey, OJ done put on some gut that nigga still run about a 5 flat. Look, some 40.
This nigga said 240. Nigga, who is at an even weight, nigga? There's nobody at an even weight.
Exactly.
Nigga, I'm at an even weight, nigga. Don't
he said I'm at an even weight.
Right. Nobody is 240.
I eat just the right amount of french fries to stay even.
Nigga, like, I don't drink soda. All you gotta do is cut that soda out. You'll be at an even weight.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Easy out there, baby. Look here. We love to
never
talk
seen
to you
a
all
driver
day,
that's
nigga,
in shape, nigga. Thanks, DJ. I've never
we
seen
love
a
to talk.
shape driver. Nigga.
Yeah, we love to talk to you all day, but Lionel's at the door.
Lionel,
bring them keys now.
Come, Lonnie for sure. Lonnie. We can make a short name shorter. Lonnie. Lon.
Hey, is that Lonnie Burrell? Is Lonnie Burrell real name Lionel?
It's Lonnie. Yeah, Lonnie Burrell.
Is it Lionel?
Lonnie is his dad. Him and his dad has the same name.
See,
he's a junior.
He R&B singer. See that?
Yeah, R&B. Lionel.
Lonnie.
And we just call him Lonnie because we cut it all the way down. Nigga, ain't got time to call him Lionel.
No 2-syllable names. We'll cut everything in there. Nigga, your name can be Dick. We'll call hey D.I. What's happening?
No, niggas ain't calling you Dick.
Right.
D-Money.
Right. Man, that's white boys. Hey Dick, how's it going? Get over here, man.
As soon as I found out that Dick was short for Richard, so
right.
Look, this is how funny this shit is. As soon as I found this out, I went to school the next day. And the teacher, we had a sub, and the teacher's like, so everybody said, introduce themselves. I stood up and said, well, I'm Dominic Dick Caldwell. She looked at me like, what did you say? I said,
middle name Dick.
Yeah, Richard, man. It's Richard.
Just call me Dick.
Yeah, just
everybody call me Dick.
Yeah, it's Dominic Dick, but just call me Dick for short. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Caller, what's your name? What they call you for short?
Hey, man, it's D. Hayes again, man. I'm a little perplexed right now.
You be
You gotta use a different word, too, nigga.
Learn your words before you use them, nigga. Go ahead.
Well, perplexed, nigga. That's what I was saying.
Perplexed.
I tried to say, at least. Look, your name's Speedy, right?
Yeah.
But your real name Donald. That's a good white clean name, right? How many times you guys been to jail?
Right.
How'd you go to jail?
And look here.
Hey, I'm
Mystro,
perplexed
we not
that you
finna
would
act
even know
like
my full name.
Mystro is a white ass name. You one of us, nigga?
Yeah, that's a black name.
What is?
Mystro.
Mystro Clark?
Yep.
You pianist ass nigga? You don't get out of here, dog.
That's like Usher. You right there with Usher, nigga.
Right.
Usher,
Maestro,
Mystro.
Usher, yeah, it's about
Right.
I'm
First of
saying,
all-
you gave and Dominic, you had a good name, but you fucked it off, Mr. Yasha Allah. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck y'all up there talking about right now.
No, the lady
Ain't none of you
yesterday.
niggas
Well, D.
normal.
Haynes.
We got jail sentences. One nigga play with his hands and shit all day, and one nigga control volume. Y'all are some successful ass niggas.
D. Haynes, what's your first name,
That
man?
was funny.
Control.
D. Haynes, what's your first
My
name?
name is Darren.
Now, how gay is that? Hi, Darren.
He said, how gay is
Damn.
that?
Darren,
Like
that's-
everybody said it the same exact way.
Hey, fuck you.
Hey,
That's
no matter
why
what
you
it is, it's your salon.
toenails
Say,
in
hey, this is
jail, nigga.
Darren
You
Salon.
you spell Darren with a heavy D. Hey, Darren.
Lowercase n.
Darren.
You put an accent in the middle for no reason.
Devon.
Right, it's
Devon.
Devon. Like I told you.
Devon.
Actually, Devon.
Right, it's French.
cool.
My
I'm
grandma
like
was
y'all. I
French.
stand in my blackness. I
Yeah.
handle all my shit
He's
together.
standing in shit. That's
What's your middle
And I
name?
ain't had to commit a crime to convince people I was black, neither.
You got an ethnic middle name? Usually
Fuck,
more
it's
ethnic
worse.
with the-
Darnell.
Yeah, usually
See
more
what I
ethnic.
tell you?
It's ethnic as
That's
fuck.
the balance. That's the balance.
usually
Hey,
middle name.
Darnell.
Right, that's the balance out.
No matter how you say your name, you gotta say hey first.
Hey, y'all ain't finna
Hey,
get me to get my
Darnell.
whole fucking government out here.
Right.
Darnell,
I know
I'm
everybody
like
got all
fucking
your names
Warren
now.
fucking with y'all.
They stealing your credit right now while we speak. I
Yeah,
got the
fuck-
nigga whole name. Let's go.
Hey, they fucking up your
Darnell,
420.
Darnell G. Oh shit, it's a million of these niggas online.
All right, Darnell, you take
On
care.
that note, I gotta go for y'all get my last name
Hey,
out
hold
this shit.
on, what's your last name, bro?
Jenkins.
And your social and your 401k.
Hey, Jenkins.
Somebody
Hey, that's
said he
true.
was purple-plexed. That nigga said, I'm
that
gonna
is
be
true though. When you throw the middle name in, if you notice
Yeah.
them, whenever them crazy white boys that's on the news in Florida, Texas get caught for murder or something, it's always Billy Ray, Billy John. It's always some old hillbilly shit like that. They crazy.
Earl
stuff.
Mason.
Right, Earl Joe. Some shit that don't even
Earl
go
Joe.
together.
Becky Sue. That bitch too.
Right, them motherfuckers always got the crazy dude middle name. And
What the?
Pops, they said you was 225. They said you a big 225. I don't know what the difference is. I don't know what the difference is.
Yeah, but I ain't no even. I ain't 240.
I don't know what big 225
Ain't no nigga.
is.
Right.
Who is 230? Nigga, ain't nobody 230.
That is a good point, Pops. I ain't
Right.
never seen
It
nobody
ain't
do
usually
that.
exact.
Yeah,
It's usually
yeah,
1 or
never
2
exact
pounds
on
off.
the
Yeah,
fucking
232.
thing.
Right,
Yeah, you
nigga,
put a
233 and a quarter.
Yeah, you put something on it.
Yeah,
you
nigga
ain't
using
240.
baby weights. Nigga, I'm 78 inches and 232.
He on there naked, nigga. He in the bathroom naked. Oh, shit, I'm
Stand on the scale button.
I said,
nigga.
I'm 230
shit off.
exactly.
Take
Oh,
this
shit.
goddamn chain off.
Right. You trying to get rid of ounces. Ah, shit, I just drank some water. I'm going to have to wait.
Hey, baby, hold my ring.
Right. Nigga, please.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Are you 240? McVeigh.
What up, man?
What's that?
Hey, what's going on, man? Just had to call a Mystro with our host Speed Doggy Dog on today. Speed,
Oh, shit.
I knew you was a colorist, slightly on the spectrum of slow, and you know, agent for the other side. But brother, this is the 21st century. Let me tell you what's happening in the working world today. I know it's been a while for you. You know, we go and get educated, and then we get those positions of power, and then we hire those people that are typically set aside by the likes of people like you and the people who think like you. And so we see those names and understand that those names are just names. It's not the content or the character or the work ethic of the individual, because we're only seeing a name on the resume. And so what we decide to do to help our people, rather than belittle them and put them down, we give them the opportunity that so many people like yourself have negated from them because of something that they could not control.
All right, let me
So
know when you're
I
done.
know. Go ahead. Oh, I'm done whenever you ready to respond. But to hear,
No, I don't want you to leave. I want you to leave. That
No,
all
I'm
makes
gonna
sense.
tell you.
And everything you're saying is exactly right. If I was having a son or daughter right now, I had my kids in the 90s and a couple in 2000. So I still have the mindset they are going to have to go in this world for a job. Right. Now things have changed. A lot of people with those names are in positions where they understand if a child calls in and his name is Marquise or Marquess or whatever it may be, and they give that son or that young man a chance. What I'm saying is when I had Donald and I had Dominic, I made sure they just had names that they were going to have to deal with later on. That's all.
Now think about the flip side of that. If I get a resume, and this is completely bigoted, and I'll admit it, if I get a resume with the name Madison on it, I'm going to immediately put it to the side. And if I get a resume with Nakia's daughter, interchangeable or whatever she said that name was, I'm gonna give that person a response and have them come in, and then I'm gonna interview them both, and then I'm gonna hire the person that's best for the job, rather than ignore someone because of something they actually had no control over.
Okay.
So whatever that person's name is, they had zero control over that. So why would you punish someone? You're not doing anything different than Michelle and her kind did.
Yeah, but I didn't say I wouldn't hire them. I said I wanted to make sure they got hired. I didn't say I would.
I know, but your thought process is a problem. You're 56 years old and you're now teaching this to Brooklyn and the likes, because at some point they're going to become adults. And if you're impugning these type of thoughts into the next generation, we're going to repeat the cycle of self-hate and self-denial of culture. And at some point, I'm sorry, but you guys just have to die out. Y'all are slowing down our process.
Oh, shit. I mean, I get what he said.
No, I don't. He just told me to die. That's what I heard.
No, I mean, it makes sense what he's saying, but I mean,
no, I get that part.
But the other side is like he said, like he would still call Quavagine in for the interview, but White Ted that's 48 and the general manager ain't. That's the problem.
Yeah,
we
that's
have.
what we're saying.
Like
we
the
know
brothers that get in the power position.
You're gonna call Madison in. Thank you for calling in. I appreciate that.
But
you also
Jim
call
in accounting gonna be like, fuck, what the fuck? Quasia not gonna work here. Give me a Jim or a Jane.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't get it. They don't give a fuck.
Thank you for the call. Oh, he was already gone. He hung up on me. Yeah. Apparently, I ain't shit. Who you are?
Oh, you ain't shit, Speedy.
Oh.
Damn.
Such great fans, Pop.
Right.
Nakia. That's a nice name. Nakia and the Beat.
Yeah, it is. Hey, so I actually just remembered another name that I came across a while back that was really fucked up.
What?
Let's hear it.
Okay. It is Cleon.
Cleon?
Like from the Star Wars?
Klingon or Cleon?
No. So I made the mistake when I met him. I called him Klingon by accident because that's Star Wars.
Damn.
As you was fucking
Cleon.
Right.
Fuck me, Klingon. I mean, Cleon.
Is Cleon like
Cleon.
Right. Cleon.
Like Leon with a C in front.
Right. Damn.
They wrong.
But see, that don't never work out when you try to mix your mama and your daddy's name together. Some shit that don't never work out.
Oh, you want them to be special.
Right.
Nobody's gonna have his name, Cleon.
Right. That ain't never as cute as you think.
So how long did you date him?
I didn't date him. He was my ex-husband's, his daughter's mom's husband.
God damn. Why do you even know him?
Twice removed, nigga.
Shit.
Basically, he's my stepdaughter's stepfather.
Oh, okay.
That's way too much information. That's too far down the food chain.
Right.
Why you even know him?
Nigga, a friend of the family now.
Because
say,
I went to
you could have said the nigga across the street. We would have believed you.
We were in the area to visit my stepdaughter, and all of us went out to dinner together.
Oh, okay.
So I met him.
So you keep in touch with your stepdaughter, even though you ain't.
This is when she was little. When me and my ex-husband were still together.
How old are you, Nakia? You got an ex-husband? You ain't but 36.
Hey, only take a minute.
43. I'll be 44 in October.
Yeah, you was married, Nakia?
Who the fuck married you?
Yeah.
What happened? Quick?
Oh, my bad. My mic on?
Damn,
Shit.
Shit. You can have an
Fuck you,
ex. You have an ex-husband.
I'm surprised Michelle married your ass.
Shit.
I'm sorry, Nakia. I caught myself.
Nakia, are you going to get married again?
For what?
Oh,
my.
I would do it again, yes. Because technically, what had happened was I'm not legally married, so.
Oh, he was a nigga need a green card. Cool.
It was a situation.
No. What happened was we had planned on getting married, and he didn't tell me that he was already married.
Oh, damn.
So his divorce was not final before we got married.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Oh, he caught you when you was young.
Damn.
You was 20-something, wasn't
you?
you?
Was doubling up.
No, I was in my 30s.
You made that mistake? The kid might be you.
Because but the thing was, he never told me he was married until we got engaged, and he was like,
go down and check
I just
the
got a
paperwork."
letter from
that nigga was trying to get ahead of the game. Will you marry me? By the way, I'm still married though, but we engaged, so I'm gonna swap her out for you.
Before in that marriage, I want to make sure this is gonna work out.
Right. I just want to make sure we cool
So,
before I start signing shit.
I'm going to delete and paste.
I'm gonna make a copy of our wedding thing, and I'm gonna put your name over hers.
So what ended up what happened was what happened was his brother actually busted him out when we were at Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, damn, you found out like that?
His wedding picture.
So you found out at Thanksgiving dinner?
Did you finish your meal?
Yeah,
Ooh, that's cold.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
Now, see, this is a black family right here.
Right.
So there's
Yeah.
definitely a Klingon and a Lamarquise in this family because it's a black family. How
Somebody
you
would have
find
flipped
out?
the table over on that shit.
So
You
the
married.
brother brings out a picture and go, aha.
You didn't even tell her you still
He's like,
married, did you, nigga? Pass the gravy.
He was like, he brought out the picture, said, "You remember this?" And it was their wedding picture.
And it was dated yesterday. Hey, wait a minute. This is 2 weeks ago.
Hey, this is a Polaroid.
Right. The background is this room.
We went ahead with our ceremony in Vegas, and I told him, I said, once the wedding is fine, once your divorce is final, we need to get remarried. And he didn't want to do it.
Oh, wait,
so
y'all had already got married?
Yeah. That's bigamy.
Yeah, we already got married in Vegas.
That's bigamy.
It's polygamy.
Yeah, that one too.
No, polygamy when you got two, but bigamy is when you already married.
Yeah,
yes.
bigamy.
So y'all had already got married, but when
You
you
didn't go to
found
jail?
out.
No, he didn't go to jail. He ended up getting a divorce, and we're supposed to go back and do.
Yeah, you did the crime. He was already married.
He was innocent.
You fucked up his shit.
The person who's married and gets married again commits the crime, not me.
No, you fucked up his shit.
You broke up a happy home. That's fucked up. You know, he was
I
happily
ain't broke
cheating
up
on his
no
wife till you
goddamn
came
happy
along.
home.
Yeah.
And coerced
He was
him
doing
to
perfectly
marry
well
you.
cheating on her.
Damn.
You came along.
That's bold, though. That nigga took you to Thanksgiving and everything knowing he had a wife already.
Yeah,
Where was that bitch at?
Yeah,
Did you ever meet her?
No, I never met her. So basically, when me and him met, they had already been, because he's 10 years older than me.
You
So
think?
they had already separated, like 10 years prior to me and him meeting. They just never got divorced.
So, Nakia,
So they
what
had
I
to buy.
hear
Them
is,
sloppy niggas.
I hear that you will buy some land and not see it. That's what I hear.
Hell no.
Man.
Yeah,
Hell
you
no.
will.
No, never.
Yeah, you will.
Give me that
Never.
house on eBay, goddammit. I don't need to look inside. It look cool. The porch a little crumbly, but I'll take it.
I'll send you all the money for the car.
Right. What? Your daddy a king in Africa and all you need is $200 from me? Okay.
I'll send you 300 just in case you don't have
Right.
problems.
No, so, I mean, the thing was, we had been dating for 5 years, and I never knew he was married.
Damn, that nigga was good.
I like this guy.
That's some catch me if you can type shit. Was a nigga
Well,
a
see, here's
Pan
the
Am
thing.
pilot too?
His wife was in Louisiana.
Oh,
When I met him, he was living in Maryland, and I was here in
Two
California.
states involved.
Oh, y'all met
Yeah,
online.
when
Y'all
it's
met
two
online.
Yeah, we met online.
They would
See,
have called
they
it.
met
The
online.
same state.
Yeah.
Yeah, niggas online good at hiding shit.
Yeah.
You can hide a lot of shit online. Niggas can be whoever they want to online.
Was
until
it
you
worth
meet
it?
them.
No, because he never went through with trying to get remarried, and now he wants to get back together, and I'm like, nope.
Damn.
Why not? You ain't doing nothing.
Did he at least knock their back out? Did he do something right?
Yeah, pussy really good, but that's about it.
Yeah, there's a nigga online.
Everybody went,
That's how the nigga got 2 wives.
The same thing she said.
Right. Nigga,
He
nigga-
pussy good.
Yeah, the nigga pussy game eating was great. Nigga just didn't do paperwork with it. Like, why I got to sign another one? I already signed this one. Why don't you just go to Maryland and get my other one from her? Nigga thought he was doing you a favor. Oh, we don't need to sign a whole new
The
one.
kid, when I tell you,
yeah, try
you
to
have
get 2
lived,
for 1.
you have lived a fucking life, girl. Yeah, damn, you lived life.
Hey, that's grown woman life.
Yeah, I have.
It's good though. That means
Now, how much
knows-
you weigh?
Wow.
Right now,
Wait, no, nigga,
I'm gonna be
last year.
honest.
She said right now.
I'm gonna be honest. I went to the doctor the other day. I'm 190.
Okay.
Y'all don't quit with these exact weights,
Yeah, that's
man.
the exact
Get outta
weight.
here.
Come on now.
Niggas round
know
off.
they do that
We
little-
always round off.
You
though.
got to remember that little ticker thing me
Right.
moving, nigga. You got to slide that over.
Right. Slide the big weight to
Yeah,
the left,
then
right,
you go
a
into the
little
little
touch.
one to get to the right one.
Right. I had the old lady.
No, I got on the scale at the doctor because I had to go to the doctor, and they put me on the scale as always.
Was you
And it's the
naked?
electrical scale, so
But
I had
naked.
clothes on. So if you would take off my clothes, I'm
Yeah, you
probably
take off 3
185.
pounds for clothes.
Yeah, your clothing, yeah, that's at least 3 pounds right there. So you down to
Said with
182.
your clothes, that's at least 3 pounds.
And
You
you,
wore a parka.
and you had your orthopedic shoes on, so you got to take that off.
No, I have my sandals on, but I also got 2 pounds of hair on my head with these damn braids.
Oh, damn.
Oh, you sound like Vernon. Nigga, is this Vernon?
No, this ain't burning, motherfuckers.
They
Yeah, it's burning.
the hair off before you got on their skin.
Right.
Oh, is this an emergency? Wait a minute. Tell Mystro what the dude's name was.
Who?
Who?
The guy, emergency.
Oh, it's a girl. It's Emirje.
Oh, my God.
Would you date a girl named Emir?
I'd be pissed off about it, but if she fine, I'll deal with it. Shit. Look, man, we gonna give you a nickname on the first day. I'm gonna just call you E-Money. Just let's leave it at that. Everybody saying Emirje every time we say something.
Now you a universal nigga. I was telling them I dated a girl, she was Asian, and I couldn't even pronounce the sound
Oh, yeah.
of her name. Nigga. So imagine that. Like I couldn't even fix my face. I was like,
Yeah, it's a bunch of clicks and shit. You get to
Yeah.
certain countries,
Did you say it's not clicks.
nah,
it's
that's
Asian
what it's
name.
called clicks.
It's
Yeah,
not
it's
clicks.
Well, clicks is African.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm talking
Yeah,
about
that's
this. I said, when you get to certain countries, though, you might not even be hip to that shit.
Mystro said
Nigga, I met a
clicks.
baby in Brazil, nigga. We didn't even speak the same language I was trying to holler. But shit, sometimes it's universal.
Pull your dick out.
Right, what they call you, baby? What
Thank
they
you,
call you,
Nakia.
Randy?
What they call you?
Right, y'all like
Buy
pineapples?
190.
Yeah.
Shout out to 190.
I believe you. I believe you. Girl, you good. You good.
Yeah. 5'2", 5'3". Yeah.
That's a good, okay.
Yeah,
That's
she,
thickness then. That's
yeah.
thickness. Long as ass
You know what happened to the doctor. You want me to take my clothes off? No.
Nah, you about 190. You could.
He just eyeballed it.
Nigga eyeballed it.
Call it 190.
Yeah,
Turn around for me one.
yeah. You said your hair's about 2
Just
pounds?
in case.
Right.
190.
You said your hair's about 2 pounds? It's about 190.
Ghetto doctors. No, we ain't got no scale right now. Just turn around.
Lean toward me, bitch.
Pull your ass out and turn around. I'll tell you how much weight. Is that the right way in medical school? Yeah, that's how we learned it. Come on, bitch, turn around now. Bend over, grab your toes. Okay, about 119. Okay.
He said 190. Yeah, that mean you add 20,
Right.
take away 10. Yeah.
Hey, I don't trust a baby that's too skinny anyway. If she's too skinny or too big, nigga, it's a problem. You got to be right in the middle if I'm a fuck with you.
That's real talk.
What you looking like? What, 155?
Right.
Is height or weight more important?
I don't want no big ass bitch either, though, because then you look like a little kid every time y'all go out. Nigga, she like she walking you.
So would you rather date a woman that's weighs more than you or taller than
He
you?
said, worst thing was a girl taller than you and she put her arm around you. Hey, bitch, don't do that.
Right,
Don't do
stop.
that. Don't do that.
It's like you burping a nigga.
Put your arms around my neck.
I don't know. I say, well, we talking Lisa Leslie big.
Yeah, no, we talking. So
6'6".
would you rather date a woman who's heavier than you or taller than you?
Oh, shit. Depending on how heavy.
So let's say.
Once they start approaching my own weight,
Yeah,
we wrestling in the bed.
No, I
now.
said heavier than you.
Oh, she weighed more than me? That shit got. She better be a
You
bodybuilder or some shit.
You were
then.
2.
Who me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like 225 now. But
Oh, yeah. So she
can't be.
So
no
what if she?
230.
What if she 230?
That's a bit much for the hug.
What if
nigga.
she 239?
Yeah, we trying to get leverage in the bed.
Okay, what if?
Stop, bitch, tap,
So
tap,
if
tap.
she 5,
Can't
Sweating
breathe.
in the bed at
Right, I
night.
can't
Bitch,
breathe.
it's hot. It's hot.
if she 5'5", 239, that's too much.
Nah, that's too. You better
Okay.
you better have some Olympic medals hanging on the wall. There.
So what
That-
what if she 130, but she's let's say 6'3"?
Oh, that's too skinny. That's olive oilish. Nah, that ain't gonna work either.
What if
Now
she-
you got
okay.
arms and legs
And
all
then
over
look,
the bed.
then she always put her elbow on your shoulder.
Right.
You know what's
Ow!
going on.
Bitch, get off me with your sharp ass elbow.
But would you date a thick, tall chick?
Yeah.
Because then she might beat you up.
Is she
nigga.
curvy thick? Not just thick in general. You gotta
No,
have
it's a
some
bitch.
substance
It's a
to it.
bitch that be on the thing. She always take a picture with a little small dude. She like 6'3",
Where?
6'7".
Oh,
Black
what?
girl.
Uh,
Super
7?
thick.
She plays for
No, not to go to play for somebody. This was like
Oh, I
she's
thought
a
she
stripper or
meant to-
something.
Oh, damn.
Cause she always wear.
regular
And she
thick.
be like 6'7".
She fine though?
Man.
See,
Well,
6'7" and super fine. You take a chance on
And
that.
she a big old, but she a big girl.
yeah,
she
bitch,
thick.
fold your ass up in the car. Let's go. Let's get out of here for somebody
Why
to
you
see
got
me.
a Prius, bitch?
They gonna have a small car.
Right. Plus, though, it depends on where you going, nigga, because you gotta anticipate when you get out how you gonna get your swag right. She get out first, nigga. She all towering over the car like Harry and the Hendersons and shit. And you come around the back like her son.
You can't never raise your voice. Say, who you talking to?
Right.
I'm just saying,
And
man.
then if she got on heels, nigga,
But
now
look,
you
Mystro,
like,
you know,
oh,
nigga,
shit.
how you look up all day? And another thing.
Right. Bitch, don't you ever raise your voice.
So
You see my mama.
when I was a kid, I got traumatized at the Bellevue Center. I'll never forget this in my day of my life. I was sitting there, and this dude was sitting with his homies. He got up. They was pointing at these girls. He got up and walked over to the girl.
Damn.
He was trying to talk to her. She was sitting down. She stood up, nigga. When she stood up, she was down. He was down to her shoulders.
Damn.
She put her arm around him, walked him back to his table, and patted him on the back, nigga.
Damn. See.
I said, nigga, nope, I'm not
that
approaching
didn't
him.
work.
You might have went on and burped him.
It hurt my
didn't
feelings.
work.
I'm looking at him like, oh, that hurt my feelings, nigga.
One
Goddamn.
thing she get done to make it worse is pick the nigga up like a baby and carry him back to his seat.
And told him it's gonna be
Hold on, who you
okay.
be?
Right.
Here's a rule for
Vernon. Nigga, don't ever start off with a vibe.
Bird be mid-story when as soon as you say hello, and then another thing.
Here's a rule
I don't like.
that I know go by. They ain't dating no bitch that can bench more than them.
Right. Right. If she that big,
Why
nigga,
you
that's a
dating
problem.
bitches that's bitching? I mean, bitching.
Right. If she ain't got no gold
Watch
on
this.
the wall.
Vernon,
ain't
how
no
much you
reason.
weigh?
Yeah, I ain't dating
Vern, how much you weigh?
I don't know.
That's a lot of weight, nigga.
Come on, nigga.
No, it ain't that. I ain't that goddamn big now.
I understand, bro. I don't be on the scale either, bro.
Right.
So like, let's say 250.
Way more than that.
Nick.
Oh, my fault.
Your mic is on.
My fault, bro.
Your mic is on, Nick.
My fault.
I'm not that big. I'm in the two
That mean you are. Anytime a nigga can gauge, oh, I'm not that big.
Right.
Well, what is that, nigga?
You think look at that big and you go, I ain't that.
I know what I'm not, nigga. I'm not
Right.
that big.
You know, some niggas sound big on the phone, and you meet them and they little. You be like, this nigga, old shady voice ass. That nigga sound huge on the phone.
He said,
But
I'm not that big.
But it's a lot of dudes out here dating these Amazon big
Right.
ass.
Where they at?
Right.
What the fuck?
Right.
See, I don't know. I wouldn't mind.
Hey, Vern.
If I did a tall chick, I want like
Vern.
6. Nigga.
Really?
Yeah.
Just to
nigga.
make some athletic kids?
Now,
Vern.
see, Serena is a different.
We go all in.
Yeah, I'm all
See, I
No,
just don't like that look.
it was where I see big tall bitch. I be like, Nick.
Right.
Remember on what
mean,
was
I
that
hit.
that Eddie Murphy movie? That Brigitte Nielsen and Eddie Murphy was like, damn, that's a big bitch.
Well, no.
yeah.
You shot right past the word. What's her name?
Brigitte
Brigitte
Nielsen.
Brigitte.
Yeah, the big
Yeah,
bitch.
First of all,
Stallone's ex-wife.
Man,
Take
that
that-
was with Flavor Flav.
Yeah, that's Stallone's ex-wife, her.
Yeah, why your
Yeah.
voice? Yeah, but when Flavor got to her, he
Yeah,
sucked
she was
the.
blown out when she got to
he
it.
sucked the spirit out that bitch.
Yeah, she looked like an old-ass grape.
Like that grape you find behind the refrigerator, nigga.
Hey, this
Sweep
is
that back
good.
here.
This for me.
I ain't gonna never forget that. I ain't gonna never forget that scene. Oh, that was either 48 Hours 2 or what the fuck is that
Show story.
the Beverly Hills Cop 2.
Oh.
Beverly.
The other when she was
That's
shooting
not how
at
you
the
pronounce
range,
Beverly Hills. Beverly.
when she was shooting at the range and he walked up and said, "Damn, that's
Beverly.
a big bitch."
Beverly.
I remember that.
That's harsh.
All right, man.
Right, I can't
Hey,
believe you got away
Vern.
with it.
We'd love to
What?
stay on the phone with you, nigga,
Body
but
shaming in
No,
shit
you
going
won't.
Right.
You just ready for me to get off the phone because y'all get ready to go.
that's the reason I tell you to get on the phone, nigga. It's not because we staying.
All right, y'all.
All right, now.
See yourself.
We don't mind hurting your feelings, man.
Shout out to 250. Anyway,
Like,
nigga said I ain't that big.
yeah, he's like, nigga, you putting too much on it now. You'll get carried away with it.
Two-
Nigga, I'm
249.
Yeah, 248 and a third, nigga. Don't be
Take some
bullshit.
clothes off, nigga.
Right, don't be putting all that
But
on it.
they
Nigga, that works
have you
out.
seen that scale when you take off a shirt, that motherfucker dip? I was like, nigga, I was on one of them scales. I said, to be going
Really?
down to my skivvies.
Yeah, that's too electronic, nigga. That's too precise.
Yeah, that motherfucker got me right down to the skivvies.
Nigga, wait, you can cut your dick hair and that shit go down an ounce. Like, oh, this nigga good. Right. But nigga with just a loincloth on, posing and shit.
Oh, wait a minute. So we'll do this. I'm gonna say this before we go. So I guess everybody's doing this challenge that the Will Smith doing with the shorts.
Yeah, the Big Willie challenge.
Yeah.
What is it?
So Will Smith came out. He said this is the worst shape he's ever been in. Yeah. So people making fun of him. So he took a picture with him in his boxers on, with his man belly
Kente
out.
did one. Chris Spencer.
So niggas showing how horrible they look.
Basically, dad bods. It's like dad bods.
Dad bods.
I got my camera. I went, nah.
All right, that challenge. That ain't no goddamn challenge, nigga. That's life.
I'm good.
Shit.
I live here.
Yeah, why not just go to the gym?
Yeah,
you know it's Freaky Friday tomorrow. I don't know if you coming
that's
through.
right, nigga. I was you threw me off when you hit me up on
Mystro, we had the dude come through. He had the whips.
Who?
You missed
my
it.
man Orpheus.
Last week?
Yeah, man.
Was there some bras here though?
Yeah, man.
A bunch of dudes in a whip,
nigga. We had some volunteers.
Right, nigga, explaining how to whip a bitch.
Turn around, Charles.
Right.
No.
Now you got to come down strong with it.
Nigga, this gonna hurt a minute.
Right. Was it white dude? That make it even worse.
Nah, it was a brother.
Roll your pants down.
But look. Everything was cool until he passed the whips out, and all the whips was cool until you touched the slave looking whip, nigga. And it don't matter how much sexiness is going on, like immediately you gonna think about slavery, nigga. And be like, yeah, I'm cool, nigga.
Shit ain't fun no more.
I want to hit you with this one, baby.
Right, nigga, dick go down immediately. Like,
yeah, I was like, fuck that.
Give me shit, Mystro.
What's happening? It's MYSTROCLARK100.com.
In your mouth, dude.
Yeah, I keep it all in one spot. Fuck the rest of that shit. You can go out branch out from there, nigga. See me at the website and then just branch out.
There you go.
My tie in the building. Speedy is funny on everything. That's Speedy IZ, funny on everything. You know, Nick, I'm here.
Your mic is on.
Yeah, comedian Speedy on Facebook. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Who?
Happy birthday goes out to Precious. She's 38 years old.
Who? Oh, shit.
Precious who?
Grown up.
No, the
Precious Hall?
The
actress?
The actress. Syllabeck. Syllabeck, whatever bitch name.
Oh, Gabrielle Sidibe.
Oh, Gabrielle. Oh, the one that played Precious.
That's what I said.
No, I thought you meant the
that was
comedian.
her real name, Precious.
No.
Okay. Oh, yeah, Gabby
KJ
Sidibe.
Smith, who's in.
Would you hit that?
She's a
Gabby?
She's 36.
Nah, she's not attractive. Not because of her size, though.
Right.
Lynn Winfield.
The size don't deter me, though, Mystro.
I like her.
Lynn Winfield?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Thin Line Between Love and Hate. She was great in that movie.
Yeah,
oh my God, yeah, she was amazing in that movie. I like her too.
Right.
Shout out to your boy Meek Mills.
You know she couldn't get no dates after that movie.
34 years old.
You know she came out and said she couldn't get no dates after that movie.
Niggas thought she was crazy for real.
No, she said like it ruined her dating life for a minute. She said people really just looked at her like
she should have got an Academy Award.
Shit, she better talk to Glenn Close then how to fix that shit.
Again, happy birthday goes out to Meek Mills, who was 34 years old.
So.
Damn.
George Clooney, 60.
Is
George, born 1961.
He's still hanging around, huh?
Rudolph Valentino was born today.
Who is that?
That's a great fucking name.
Yeah, that's old school actor.
Chris Paul, 36 years old.
Shout out to CP3.
Willie Mays.
He should get the MVP, by the way.
He should.
You think?
He should.
He took a team that nobody.
The Phoenix Suns.
Nobody had them in first place.
They in first in the West.
And then some.
Wow.
That's what I said. Nigga, Chris Paul.
All they got to do is stay healthy. They might upset somebody.
Damn, I'm
shocked. Willie Mays, 90 years old. Okay. On this date, May 6th, Captain America, Civil War, 2016 came out.
Oh, shit.
Also on this date, 2011, Thor.
The movie?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, anyway. On this date, 2014, the premiere of Alaskan Bush People, which I used to watch every fucking
That sounds racist.
But they lived in the bush.
That sounds racist as hell, pal.
And they all white, ain't that a
Yeah, they lived off the grid.
Yeah, I watched 2 of them episodes.
Black folks.
Like, these niggas is crazy.
They live off the grid.
Everybody's teeth was rotten.
Yep, they sure
like,
was.
The niggas be shooting and trapping, but they need to trap a dentist in that motherfucker and make that nigga come back to the house.
The daughter was what, like 15, and the whole custom was gone.
Front rack just ate up.
Wait a minute.
You do heroin?
Hold on. Before you got here, Pops, have you seen Mayans?
What, the show?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Not really.
Gotta
watch
watch
like one.
Gotta
watch Mayans, okay?
See, it's on the second season now,
yeah,
ain't it?
Watch the first season. First season's good. I'm on the first season now.
All right.
So it tripped me out with how they played the daughter.
Who?
The one of the bikers, he was taking care of this little girl who her whole life he told the girl it was his sister.
And find out.
And then the mom ended up telling him that, nah, this is your daughter.
Damn.
Like that, whoever wrote that episode.
Yeah, that's cold.
Destroyed the shit.
Oh my God.
You know where they got that from, though? That's what happened to Jack Nicholson. He grew up, he thought his older sister was his sister, it was really his mama. So he was in the same house with his mama and his grandmama, but he thought it was his mama and his older sister. And then he didn't find out till he was in his 20s that it was his mama, really.
Damn.
I tried to fuck my sister.
Yeah, it's fucked
Anyway.
up. It's fucked up.
Did the sister know? No, just playing.
Yeah, man. I guess. But the mama and the sister went along with that shit for 20-something years, so they was cold with it.
Shout out to our boy, man, Blue Mitchell. We miss you, brother.
Shout out to Blue.
Funeral is on the 14th.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, next
Where
Friday.
at?
So we will not have a show on that day, man.
Where is that? What day is that?
It's a Friday.
Okay.
So I'll get you the information as well.
Yeah, let me know where it's
shout out to Charity Cassidy, my
Yes.
kid's mom. I have to remember her because she would have definitely been here doing the radio show. She probably would have been doing Nick's job.
Where's she at now?
She passed.
Oh, did she?
You got focus, nigga.
Nigga, now you didn't tell me that. Damn.
Also, too, shout out to DR3, boy. We
Shout
love
out
you
to Big
till the
Dog.
wheels fall off. Shout out to my partner in crime over here, Nick.
AKA Baby Jesus.
Just calling in that. No, what's the other one? Baby what?
Nah, that's what the young lady
Baby
called.
Jahis.
No.
Baby Jesus?
Yeah, hey,
Jesus.
Baby Jesus. There you go, Baby
He
Jesus.
said Jahis.
If he's not here, there is no show.
Shout out to the Most High.
If Nick is sick, we
Right.
sick.
That's it.
Just so y'all know.
Ain't
Thank you,
nothing
Mystro, for
happened.
coming through.
My
Called
man.
him at the last minute. He came over here in Namazi.
That's right. I slid through. Nigga, I got you. I
Yeah,
got you. We
thank
tied
you,
his
brother.
two left shoes on a club foot.
Hey, my cousin just went out and bought a Maserati.
Really?
You got the
I told him to get the.
four-door car.
The car or the SUV?
The car.
Yeah, the motherfucker's smooth.
17.
Man.
He love it.
He's 17.
No, it's a 17.
Oh, I thought you said nigga 17. Like, what this nigga do? Trust fund baby or something?
Well, Mystro feeling good about his Maserati for me. Like, wait a minute, what do you mean?
50 years to get a motherfucker. This nigga 17. You want to turn mine in? Shit, kids got these. Nigga, give me something.
Speaking of that, you know, Tesla is now the number one, or is creeping to be the number one car company in the States.
Yeah, I heard. I just heard that yesterday.
Yeah, so shout out to.
Yeah, they building a new factory in like Texas or some
Yeah, they
shit.
moved out of Cali.
But see, all that shit gonna come back to haunt them niggas though, because all the shit Texas them doing now with the voter laws, a lot of them companies gonna be like,
Come on
yeah,
back,
we ain't
Elon
trying to
Musk.
be on that train with y'all, because that's going
whoever it is.
nowhere. That 1860s train trying to keep niggas down again ain't gonna
gonna
play
happen.
well in another few
We're
years.
going to have a radio and talk about the shit.
Right.
Tomorrow, Freaky Friday, so definitely tune in. I think Mystro going to come through and try to gaffle up a bit.
Yeah.
Usually that's when he come here. And
Yeah.
He wait for the pickings to get loose.
Got to.
Low-hanging fruit is always a good
Right.
fruit.
Hey, what's that? Come to the car. Let me see that.
He said, "Come to the
Man,
car."
Mr.
We
Marcus,
out,
that
man.
nigga, Mr. Marcus smooth, bro. That nigga be low key as hell,
Bro.
Next thing you know, he giving a bitch a ride home. Like, nigga,
Bro.
she drove.
I've never seen somebody smoother than. He'd be like, "Oh, so do you give head?
Right,
Do you like to give head?"
right. Like
Oh,
it's a
okay.
business question.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's
And all
cool.
you hear is,
Right.
you silly, Mr. Marcus.
Exactly.
No, it's just about to happen.
Shit, my boss ass, he be like, you nasty. This nigga
You're a
like,
creep.
Right. You like, oh yeah, I do taxes too. You like to fuck? What? Okay, nigga, how you segue that?
We out of here. Stay tuned. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys go to twistedAccess.com. Twist2access.com.
But yeah. Yeah. So how did that so that game of Bronny and them was a mess, huh?
It wasn't a game.
You saw it?
It wasn't no game, nigga.
Wasn't?
Sierra Canyon played though.
Right. Did Bronny play?
No, Sierra Canyon played, nigga.
He was hurt.
Yeah, I think he's out with a knee injury,
I just
but
watched a little IMDb show that Bron and them did. It's pretty good. Did you see it?
yeah, they got
Top class?
they got a squad, man.
Yeah, they got some motherfuckers.
That kid Amari Cooper is
he-
not Amari Cooper, but Amari Bailey.
Yeah, he legit.
Yeah, that nigga was doing 360s and shit.
Really?
Nigga, they were just throwing the ball in the air, my show.
Damn.
Anywhere, nigga.
Yeah, them niggas nice.
They just throwing that bitch anywhere.
That shit is ridiculous. I mean, you can't expect to compete with them if you just a regular good school though.
And like he's the tallest person on his team.